here, one of the founders of Oceanus Gaming. Just a little intro, a quick video about ourselves and what we're all about. Shout out to the other two founders, Khan, aka Sean, and Alex, aka Theta Luno. Just a quick little video on everything that we're about, who we are, and the org. Shout out to the Smite guys as well, the Combine, and as well as Smite Little League. As you can see, I'm here at the headquarters, downtown Toronto. Hopefully this is where we get our gaming houses here, and get all the grinders out. Just a little background about us and what we're here. We want to support all the players that we contracted, as well as support them financially. Any commute, anything we can do for them, that's what we're about. If we can get their foot in the door in the pro scene, that's our work, and that's what we're happy about.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the first official Smite Little League Season 3 stream. We're pretty excited tonight to bring you guys some matches. First up, we're going to be doing the Thunder Buddies versus Keanu Reeves Fan Club. They're from NA Group 1, and then after that we're going to bring you a Group C match, which is the Tater Tots versus Pentachill. So, right now I'm going to introduce my two casters. They're IllogicalLuxray, or Lux, and you got Rice. So, guys, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, how's it going, guys? I'm Lux.
And I'm Rice. Nice to meet everybody.
Alright, so we're going to get into picks and bans. Give us just a moment while we get that set up, and we'll be right back with ya. Hey guys, so quick change of plans. Unfortunately, for some reason, replay is not working on the Thunder Buddies Keanu Reeves fan club match. Don't know why, because I checked it before. So, instead, we're going to watch the other game from this group, from A1, which is... sorry, one second. Which is WhoAreU versus Papa and His Smurfs. So, give us just another minute and we will be right back with you guys.
Alright, so we have the first ban Neja here. It's a strong character to ban first off, especially when you don't know what the enemy team is doing. Both Erlong and Neja are characters that are able to play multiple roles. We can see jungle and support out of the Neja, and Erlong is normally seen in the jungle nowadays, but he can also run support and solo pretty comfortably.
Both strong bands, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to take away those flex picks to prevent their opponents from being able to switch them up with not knowing what character is going where. Hunbat's banned very early. We have both Arthur and Merlin open right now, so it looks like either they're looking to play it or they've prepared strategies against it, but neither team really seems to be prioritizing those picks, or at least in the banning phase. There goes the Merlin. So, big picks still on the board. We have Merlin, we have Freya, we have Kronos, we have King Arthur. Not Merlin, I meant King Arthur. And it looks like they're going to take it first pick. This is a character that's been hit with a lot of nerfs recently, but the way the character's kit interacts with Glad Shield is still very, very strong and difficult for a lot of teams to deal with without anti-heal. We have the response with the Kronos Horus over here. I'm expecting those both to go to the dual lane just because putting Horus in the solo lane against King Arthur is just asking to get out pressure and getting your jungle invaded. The physical magical, we split it up. Kronos much better ADC this split than he is in mid, just because of the way that the ADCs get the farm early these days. And it's countered with an Amusing Cobb. Not sure if that's going mid or ADC. It can be played in both roles very effectively. One of the better characters in the game right now. And there's the Vulcan. So unless Reptar is a Smurf for Snoopy, I'm pretty sure this Vulcan's going to go to mid lane and it's going to tell us where the AMC is going. I would have liked a jungle or a support pickup in there just to keep it mysterious whether or not that was an AMC mid or ADC, just for the ban phase, so that they can maybe ban out some characters that is already being covered. Both teams still trying to form an identity here. It's kind of hard to see what kind of comp you're going for when you don't have either your support or your jungler, so these can still be early or late game comps.
So both ADCs and mids were picked.
Both ADCs, both mids, and then we have a warrior on either side. It's going to be the junglers that decide what kind of team comp these are going to be, so I'm excited to see what they end up picking in the jungle.
What would you like to see?
So we have a lot of poke potential coming out of the team on the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure which team is which right now. I'm sure it'll tell us when we get into the game. But something that can set up for these Vulcan ults or this AMC damage would be really, really nice. Something with like consistent CC, like a Circuit. Even a Thor would be nice on team on the left side. Right side has global rotations with the Janus ult. They have CC at the butt with the Horus. Kronos is going to want to split towers, so probably something. Our Rat's been banned already. We have the Rat ban and the Baka ban. Baka would have been a good pick for the right side for the Papa Smurfs. Okay. Okay, it's Papa Smurf versus what was the other team that we're fighting? WhoAreU? Okay. The Bologna pickup here. So we have double warrior, double magical. Blow is going to be really, really good at chasing down this AMC. And they recognize that and they pick up the God Appeal Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna and the Ravana. It looks like they're really going to want to focus out this Kronos here. The Ravana is really good into the 3 from Kronos, able to use his 2 to backflip it and prevent the stun, which is really his only form of self-peel outside of his ult. So they're going to be looking to force his ult and then go back in with the Ravana to try to shut down the Kronos. And there's the Circuit I was talking about. Circuit is really, really good in this comp. She has the CC immune ult to be able to get out of the peel from Kumbhakarna, which is going to allow her to chase that backline and get onto this AMC. I think it's going to be really important to look how these dual lanes start off, because whichever dual lane can start rolling, I feel like is going to control the pace of the game. And both dual lanes are well prepared to do so. Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. We just got into game here. First impressions on the teams we have, I think it looks like the blue team here, order side, is going to be looking for the early pressure, the invades. They have the Ravana, they have the Vulcan, they have the AMC. All characters that are really good at getting damage off and poking early game and making these early invades fruitful. Whereas we see the Papa Smurfs over here have the Serket, they have the Janus, they have the Kronos. They're looking for this late game team fight, looking to be able to win these fights, push it in the late game, and be able to just win on the 5v5s. Really, all Order has to fall back on is their King Arthur coming in these fights, being nice and big, and hopefully getting a big Voltmanol off of the Kumba setup. So it'll be interesting to see whether this game goes late. It looks like the Order side has selected to just send their ADC over to dual lane. They're doing the two, the support and solo laner strat. Whereas, WhoAreU seems like, or I'm sorry, Papa Smurf has both characters here. It's WhoAreU that has sent their support over to the solo lane. So AMC is gonna get pushed under tower here. And likely a purple buff invade. Alright, picking out the Janus, rotating over to his red buff. See how things are going over in the solo lane. So it does not look like the support going to solo lane paid off here for WhoAreU. They were not able to invade the blue buff, which is one of the major advantages of the strat, having the 2v1, getting pressure. They will settle for their own.
Serket went straight to blue. I guess it's secured.
Well, that's also... Oh, we have action going on here in mid. We have Serket coming through. Just gonna dash through, get a little bit of poke off. Janus right now top XP in the game. He's just doing his thing, farming up, looking for this late game.
Giannis and Horses took oracles.
Both supports out of lane really, really early. Now we already see Horus hanging around the mid lane. Kumba's still hanging out in solo. So both these ADCs have this early game to farm up, get as big as they possibly can. Big meatball from the Vulcan there. Be interesting to see what the first objective these teams decide to fight over for. It looks like it's happening over here, over the blue buff. Serket a little bit out of position. But she does have Bologna here for help. Are they going to commit to a fight here, or are they going to back off? We have Horus rotating. Oh, a big bludgeon hits both of them. Looks like first blood's going to happen right here.
Kumba's down.
Kumba passive.
Serket.
Alright, they get the Kumba first, so first blood is definitely worth, but it looks like Ravana's going to come clean up. Waiting for the cooldown on his one. Oh, unfortunate. The Blown is able to get out, and Janus is here now. One unstable vortex may spell the end for King Arthur here.
Giannis able
Inside.
to secure the blue.
And it looks like they're all going to go their separate ways. Alright, so that's an interactive experience over there. We got First Blood on the side of the King Arthur, it looks like. No, it looks like Horus got the kill for the First Blood, and King Arthur returns by killing the jungler.
1 for 1 so far, looking good.
1 for 1, but definitely in favor of red team because First Blood gold is super important at this point of the game. Serket was able to back for tier 2 boots. Looks like Vulcan spent that time just hanging out in mid, getting his farm off, and it's rewarded him. He's top net worth in the game. Janus portals into his tower. Oh, big combo here. Vulcan ult on target, and beautiful combo. And that's just Kumbhakarna pushing W. Horus's cooldowns are very, very long. He used both of his cooldowns to go in aggressive there. And Vulcan just dumped his whole kit on him. Good execution out of the Vulcan player. Mephit. Losing Cobb taking a look at the purple. It's not quite up yet. One thing that's going to be really important for this dual lane is going to be mana consumption. Both these characters are very heavy mana users, so whoever is able to control their mana and able to sustain it throughout the engagement is going to have the upper hand here. We have Horus over here on the left side. He should see him with up of his hive. Huh, I'm surprised. They had numbers there and they didn't collapse on the AMC.
Janus ult down.
Oh, the Janus ult came in. That's a lot expended on a failed buff invade. Janus ultimate used, we have the jungler on this side of the map, we have the support on this side of the map. That's just losing a lot of farm for them. They were all looking to kill this AMC, and when he showed up, walked right into their trap, they let him walk away.
I do believe they should have diverted focus to AMC while I was there.
We have King Arthur over here in the solo lane, really pressuring Bologna under tower. Both level 6 right now, but King Arthur is up by about 200 gold right now. Trying to push these minions underneath her tower and all her getting of that bonus gold you get for last hitting a minion outside of your tower.
Got AMC poking out Kronos right now. Kronos has the ult.
Alright, we got two over here. This is AMC beads. Is he going to be able to trade out? Because he's definitely dead here. He's going to look for the trade. And bees won't be enough.
Nice gank by that.
Kumbhakarna and Vulcan show up just a little bit late. They're just going to push a wave under tower. No fight to be had. A little bit questionable rotation out of lane. They might as well have taken that wave. I don't think either one of them got experience from that wave of creeps there. If there's nobody there, you're in season. Oh, there's a solo kill. Looks like it was definitely a dive. King Arthur was at very full health last time we checked in on him.
Yeah, he dove on his tower, ulted Bologna, and took the kill.
Shout out to Glad Shield.
King Arthur's the strongest he'll ever be in the entire game is right now. Early game King Arthur is ridiculous.
Alright, so 3-2 here. Right now we have Papa Smurf down by almost 1,000 gold. Really not a relevant lead at this point in the game. You really don't start to see an effective lead until it gets around 2 to 3k.
King Arthur might get her kit too. Oh, she's out.
Yeah, coming to this lane is just a death trap for a jungler at this point when you get a King Arthur rolling like this. Bologna might fall again here if Arthur has his ult. He does not.
Just used it on Sir Kit. Almost got Sir Kit with it. We got Giannis still farming.
I will say that Bologna's doing a good job of not falling behind level-wise. Right now he just has one. There's the blink.
Blink from Ravana.
Up, down. It's up to Ravana. Ravana's got a hit ability here.
She falls to King Arthur.
And he's able to get out of the tower, takes one shot for his trouble, but still able to survive. We have Sarkett looking maybe to come over. He realizes the fight is done and goes to his back camps. Well, now we have a 3-0 Arthur on our hands, boy. So, right now the Sarkett needs to make a decision if she's going to camp this lane and try to get her Bologna back into it, or go look for victories on the other side of the map. Because at this point, the Bologna can't fight the King Arthur. Sarkett looking for the invade here in the jungle. She is a level up. But she does have numbers coming to pinch her. Gonna move over towards mid lane, try to get out. And now we have a 3v3 forming in mid lane. Janus actually with the lead over the Vulcan here, doing a great job farming.
Robin ult down.
Robin ult for a Janus portal, I'll take that trade every day. And he ults for the mid camps. Did he get those? I think he did. Not sure if that's worth the Janus ult, but he got the farm. Alright, over here we have Kronos about half health and AMC moving up.
Kronos ult down.
And
Doesn't
there's
get
the
off in
game.
time.
AMC beads though. Uses the beads to get through the stun.
King Arthur at blue.
Yeah, Arthur's at blue, killing 3
Circuit.
people.
Gets out. Oh,
Loretta gets out.
Ballona's going back to tower. King Arthur.
Arthur will
Probably
dive this
died here.
tower. He will dive this tower when his wave comes. If I've learned anything from the way he's been playing lately.
Alright, so he's gonna take wave, push wave in there, then dive? No.
No, he just settles for totem here. Not knowing where the circuit is, he definitely... Oh, he wants the XP from his blue. He wants to keep snowballing. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't expect to see King Arthur game 2. Alright, Circuit blinking mid. Vulcan gets taunted. He has no actives, I guess. Backfires in, ults on top of himself. Again, it's a lot of... The Circuit has a lot of good engagements, but he's not there to commit to the kill. I feel like he would have stuck to him. He could have got 2 autos off and jumped over the wall. Because the Vulcan was very, very low. I guess he was scared of getting hit by the ult. Alright, we have AMC ult over here. Kronos ult in response. We do have Horus behind. Stuns out the Ravana. Kubakarna with the CC. And it looks like everybody's going to walk away. Good disengage there from red team. Good peel, good peel. Bologna looking to invade over here on the right side, or is she looking to proxy?
I think she was trying to proxy, then make it in time.
Oh, she's gonna get caught here and have to engage with this big old King Arthur. Bologna did pick up the warrior tab I hear. Normally you see Bologna's picking up the ninja tab.
AMC out of position. Got one taunt off.
There's the ult.
Ult's right back.
But AMC's still sitting there.
AMC's gone.
It seems like there's a lack of communication coming out of the jungler here because a lot of times he's getting his kit off, hitting his abilities, and he just doesn't have teammates there to follow up. It's really unfortunate. Looking for action in mid here. We have 3 here with just the Vulcan by himself.
Oh, King Arthur's going after Bologna yet again. Low HP Bologna. She should get away. Ult's up.
There's the Bologna ult.
She's running.
Arthur still has his ult up. She's
And
dead.
That's it.
Yeah.
A little too far up there.
He'll take a totem for his troubles. He's actually maxing his 3 in this matchup. Normally you see King Arthur's going in for maxing their 1, but he has his 3 fully leveled at this point. Right now, AMC worth the most gold in the game, 7,600 gold net worth. He's itemized into the Talaria boots. That plus his hives is going to allow him to move very, very quickly and be able to escape situations. Even though he doesn't have an escape ability, it's still going to allow him to be able to get out of the situations. Kronos is built into the Dynasty Plate Helm, looking for a little bit of extra defense to protect him from the Ravana. Both junglers like to go Talaria boots. Circuit is rushing into what looks like to be either a void shield or shifter.
Yet again. Missed abilities by both.
Janus ultimate, a little high.
Ravana coming back in.
Oh, Ravana root.
Done.
Yeah, that Amuzakov stinger in the early game just hit so hard. They're gonna
Gotta be a
pressure this
tier
tower
one.
down. Yeah, that's a relentless poke coming out of this AMC. Are they gonna look for the objective? This would be an opportunity for them to pull Gold Fury here.
Vulcan just ulted on Giannis, making Giannis back.
Oh, we have an ult going on in the solo lane. Is Bologna dead again?
He's diving for that.
Oh, he misses the one. Doesn't hit
Missed
the
the
other
click.
one. Alright, and they're chasing out Cirquette over here. And another
AMC has
Illusion
hit
Cobble.
5 ults.
Alright, now they're going for Pyro instead of... They're gonna split up their team. They're gonna have 3 people go on Pyro, 2 people go on Gold. It's really smart to be able to get both of the objectives off the map at the same time. It's gonna be a huge gold spike for them when they back and spend here. Yeah, I'm surprised Kronos should be peeking his head around this corner to check what's going on here. They've been missing for a long time. The whole team groups up at gold. That's a
AMC
lot of
probably
gold
get
for the
this
team.
wave and back.
Yeah, the gold lead is extended now to almost 7K. This is where we have everybody on the blue team with a little bit more items than the other side, with the exception of the Vulcan. The Vulcan's chosen to go this a little bit more expensive build, while Janice is elected to go with the Mage's Blessing. So we have a Book of Thoth and a Divine Ruin here, trying to cut out some of the healing for the Vulcan. Vulcan, I will say, not necessarily the best applier of the Divine Ruin. He'll get it off on the important targets if he's able to get into that area in fights, but he doesn't have the team fight abilities to really spread the Divine Ruin.
We got a fight going on around blue.
Alright, we have a 3v3 here. 4 Vulcan coming in. We have the Janus ult. Cirquette tries to jump away. Ults to Ravana. I don't think he's going to die from that take. Need a little bit more damage here.
Head stop. Ooh.
Janus portal able to clip the Vulcan. Great job there by the Janus. He should be able to collapse in and help out with his King Arthur, because otherwise his King Arthur is going to get the 2v1 here. Well, I say backline, but that's both of their tanks in the back. King Arthur does not care how many people are here. He's going to kill somebody. Or at least get a Janus Aegis. Look at him. He's full health still.
As Giannis beads, Giannis going right back to farming real quick before backing.
What do they need to do to shut down this King Arthur? Because it doesn't seem like any amount of damage is going to stop it. It's going to take a Cirquette combo
It's
to
hard.
get that true damage off.
King Arthur's level 16. Only other person that's matching him is Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's zoned out the blue by himself. With 2 other
Versus
people
3
below him and
people, yeah.
Cirquette. Staring at a Cirquette 5 levels below him.
Oh, Kronos might be in trouble here. Oh no, misses the 3. Oh, red team has 4 people here. They can look to turn, but blue team's coming in the wings.
Ooh.
Arthur's here. He's going to lead the charge. They have no real objectives on the maps to do, so pressuring towers like this is not a bad idea. Oh, they're looking for the cutoff.
Going in the mid.
Janet's forced completely out of this fight. So I'll have to go look for farm.
Just like it.
I do want to point out, even though his team is behind, Perger on this Janus has looked really, really good. He's sitting at level 18, tied for the highest level in the game. He's actually up in gold on his lane opponent when his team is down by 7,000 gold. That's incredibly impressive. Alright, Ravana, a little bit short. Looks like they're just going to settle for the Bologna. Oh! Big Vulcan ult.
Flip it? Ah,
Nah. Alright, Circuit jumping in, sees 2 low health targets. Has to pop her beats though. Kumbhakarna Mez too strong.
they're trying to take out this King Arthur.
And the shot from the turret will secure
He's all
it.
by
King
himself.
Arthur's
Let him go?
actually at low health. Is he gonna die here?
They let him go. And he's gone. He's free.
He's free.
What is already dead.
Next objective that comes up is going to be this Pyromancer, and also they're in a position where they can start looking for Fire Giant. It's a little bit early, it's about 20 minutes in, but they're perfectly well leveled to be able to do this objective. Especially if Papa Smurf decides to try to contest it. That team fight, I don't see it going well for them, I'm sorry.
If I was Papa Smurf team, I'd probably let them get it close to empty and then have Giannis ult straight to it. And see if you can snipe the Fire Giant. I don't believe the team fight will go well for them right now.
Alright, we have Gold Fury spawning right now. The Primal Fury. That's going to give them more damage towards the Fire Giant, so maybe they want to take care of this to just make the Fire Giant less stressful. We do have Team Papa Smurf setting up around the Fire Giant. Good ward coverage. Papa Smurf with the ward control. You see the sentry ward they have right here on the fire. And WhoAreU is going to pull the Gold Fury, or the Primal.
Giannis ult coming in.
Oh,
Nice.
that Giannis ult was right on target too. Right on target, but the Vulcan ult out secures. Good call there, because a lot of mid laners want to hold their ult for the team fight. They don't want to use it to secure there. So the Vulcan didn't see anybody from around, but with the looming threat of the Janus ult, he dumps his ult on the Gold Fury and it pays off. It secures it for them.
But now they know that Giannis ult is down. They don't have to worry about it. So they would have pushed it. They would push it now.
AMC looking to solo the Pyro. Rest of the team just on zone duty. I feel like if any of them show their face here, they're going to collapse on them hard. King Arthur smells blood. There's a blink ult under the tower. Chronos beads. Big Ravana ult. This is just going to bring Chronos back over into the back line. Oh, big Vulcan combo there. Big Vulcan combo. Does insane amounts of damage right now with the Soul Reaver Book of Thoth combo.
Aura's down.
King Arthur
down.
portaled under tower.
Is he gonna
Chronos
do it
has
again?
no actives to get away.
King
There's
Arthur
the
does not get away
finally.
this time.
But at what cost? They lose a tier 2 tower.
Circuit
And they're going to
still
look to
trying
push this Phoenix. All it is Circuit and Janus and Chronos. Chronos looking for the stun. Hits the Ravana. Chooses just to eat instead of uses to.
Ultimate
Big
hits
Vulcan
from
ult.
Circuit blink. Misses.
This should be Phoenix down here.
Circuit ult.
Alright, are they going to force this? No, they're going to get out, right? Kumba's just chilling in his passive. I think he's going to be able to get back up. I don't know if he's going to get away, though. Alright, if I'm blue team here, I reset and I set up around Fire Giant. That mid Phoenix is huge. Looking at the player damage charts, this King Arthur, you can really see how the King Arthur's been running the game. He's got 24k damage. The next highest would be the Janus at 14k. 10,000 above the nearest opponent.
That's huge.
Looking at over 1,000 damage a minute, that's insane output, especially from someone who's been in lane for most of the game. Unfortunate for Papa Smurfs here, their Chronos sitting at only
Like Bologna got
4,000
caught out of
damage.
position.
Looks like they're looking to collapse on the Horus of the Chronos. They know Chronos ult and his actives are still down.
Blink from Ravana.
Oh, his ult is up.
Cat ult.
Kuma has someone in the air.
Vulcan ult.
Yep. If your one hits that hard, do you really need to hit the ult? Alright, they're gonna pull fire right away. They got 2 picks for free there. It'd be foolish of them to do anything other than Janus ult this. Janus looking for the HP bar.
Got King Arthur zoning.
A little bit late. He still should be able to get out here. He has a tower to run to. Alright, now I want to see blue team group up and try to push this left lane. They still have a tower in it. They have minions in about the halfway point. Mid Phoenix is still down. Push this left lane, get this tower, get to the Oni Fury, and get that other tower off the map. Instead, they seem like they want to group on right side instead. Get that tower out of the way. Good horse dash to avoid the root. Leo Circuit wrapping around the back, probably looking for the Vulcan here. That's Vulcan beads. Alright, what's their plan here? King Arthur with his ultimate ready. Alright, Circuit blinking to the back line. Kuma the little ult up in the air.
Vulcan with a hitter?
No.
Just misses.
We have minions leaking in the Titan room. Big Janus ult.
AMC cleaning up. Starcat back on Vulcan again.
Circle just wants to trade out for this Vulcan here. I think that could be game. AMC definitely has enough damage to kill this Titan. They're gonna get the Phoenix, reduce the Titan's protections a little bit. Oh, they're going for the kill. Alright, Janus needs to hit a 6-man portal here to save the game. Oh, there's 3. Oh, is he gonna save it?
King Arthur.
Oh no. He saved it. Told you, all he needed was a 6-man portal. And he took the quadra from him. That's BM. That's BM.
That is horrible. Why would you do that to him?
I would have
You
to
put
say
it all
the
in hard
Janus,
work?
honestly. This Janus is playing amazing.
Well, I guess
Where
he
do they
could
go
XP
from
and
here,
go.
though? Because even with that wipe, they can't really get anything off of it. Unless they run straight to Oni Fury, because they're not going to have time, because their Titan is so low.
Take down a tier 1, go straight to Oni.
Yep. Tier 1 straight to Oni. This is going to help them counteract the fire waves. Fire waves are still stronger than waves, but it'll at least let it slow down so that way they can actually fight another lane.
Got an active push. Circuit looks to be zoning. Oni down.
Alright, whole squad grouped up down mid lane. I think they're just gonna bum rush this Titan, if I'm being honest. They have the damage to do it. They need to fight them. They need to fight them outside of their Titan.
They're gonna try to run it straight down mid.
I think if I were them, I would have run straight to that tower, get that tower, so when they rush it, Titan has a little bit less protection. Secure the win. Secure the bag, as they say. Alright, we have a Circuit blinking to the back line here. King Arthur does not care. King Arthur is on the Titan, boys. And then it looks like they just can't peel the King Arthur damage.
And that's game. Vulcan ult for them.
Yep. I do expect Blue Team to take this Janus out of the equation. He performed incredibly well, especially with as far behind his team was. I don't
And King
expect to see
Arthur's
a
coming back?
Janus. I don't expect to see the King Arthur. I would even like to see it a Muzenkov band because Griffin played this really, really well.
So your first two bans would be what?
From what side?
Say from red side.
From Red Team side, banning King Arthur and probably I'd probably get rid of the AMC. Honestly, I don't know if I get rid of the AMC the first banning phase, but if it's still up second banning phase and they don't have their ADC, I'm getting rid of it because it was a problem.
Most definitely. I would probably have to still get rid of Merlin just in case. Because if you played that well on a Vulcan, oh man, that's tough.
We'll be back in 1 second for Mixed Bands from game number 2. Don't go anywhere. Please enjoy the break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Picks and Bans for game number 2. I don't even get a sense out for the AMC's off the table. They definitely don't want to deal with that again for Griffin.
You're absolutely right. They banned AMC. Welcome
And
back,
same ban
everybody.
here coming out of red team. They get rid of the Neja. And there's the King Arthur ban. So just like I said, they get rid of the AMC and instantly.
They don't want to repeat the first game.
Even with first pick, I'm surprised that they do ban the King Arthur, so doesn't play it.
Merlin gets through.
They have the Merlin for Perger. This is gonna be interesting to watch because Perger had an outstanding match on Janice, so putting him on a really strong character right now it'd be interesting to see if he can turn the tide of the game and get some pressure through the mid lane.
See, they struggled first game with objectives. Merlin should change that greatly in the second game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see how that turns out. Mid for mid.
We have the
Poseidon is
Poseidon here. And the Erlong Shed. Erlong Shed's gonna be really hunting down this Merlin. He's gonna be able to dash in on him, and as soon as he blinks away, he should still be in range of his pin. Really strong counter there. At least until Merlin gets to the point of the game where he can just turn around and burn him. What are you looking for out of Papa Smurf right now? Do you want them to completely change the comp, or did you see things from game 1 that were strong that you want to see them improve upon?
I think they need to improve a lot more on objectives overall. They fed the solo lane, but solo lane was also King Arthur. So when he got ahead, he snowballed. So I don't want to see that happen again. I would like to see the jungle put a little bit more pressure on their ADC. Again, AMC also did the same thing in snowball. So we have a Xing Ting and a Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong, a very safe pick here in the solo lane. He has one of the longest dashes in the game. He can clear from long ways away, and he has that old regen health. I don't see him dying as many times in solo lane. Vamana over here on the side of WhoAreU. It seems like Mike B just really enjoys this type of character that you can dive with. Assuming this Vamana is for him here. We do have an Erlong board. Could definitely be Erlong solo Vamana jungle, but I expect him to swap.
I like the Xing Ting pick for Merlin, to be honest. The possibility of peel to get him off Merlin definitely is going to be needed.
I agree. Bans here, they get rid of the Freya. I'm not sure Ravana was that big of a problem. Oh, Ravana was on the other side, actually. They just don't want to see the enemy jungle playing.
And there goes the rat again.
Ratatosker taken away. And the Chronos. Both teams still looking for their ADC. And definitely looking for a support on WhoAreU, and we're looking for a jungler on Papa Smurf. There's a Medusa. One thing to point out, Papa Smurf is looking like he's playing on a console. He's got the spaces in his names. So Medusa becomes a really strong pick just because it's more difficult to turn away from unless you're playing on very high sensitivity. So that may have been a factor in their choice of the Medusa. It's also a similar character to AMC, a very ability-based poke-heavy character that can one-shot you with their ult. So it just might be a playstyle thing here for Griffin. We have the troll Loki hover over here, and Jinwei also hovered on side of Pup. There's no way they picked this Loki.
I'm hoping not.
There's no way. Alright, and it switches over to a Daji. That's more suitable.
Just a little trolling, that's about it.
And the Jinwei, very safe. It seems the comp they've gone this game is incredibly safe. Their Jinwei is one of the safest ADCs in their Sun Wukong is one of the safest solos. Daji has the ultimate to get her out of trouble, and Jing Chen has a deal.
I'm really liking Papa Smurf's comp this game.
I do like their comp. My only thing would be they have a lot of like setup for mid laners with burst, and Merlin's not a burst mid laner. He has the tick damage, so I'm sure he'll be able to get the job done here with his damage. But it's just I like to see like the character like a Scylla or a Vulcan with a dodgy ult just to be able to blow people up. But we'll see how it goes.
But we're
It'll
seeing
definitely
Virgil
make it
take off
easier to
with
kill
Giannis.
tanks. Yeah.
So if he can farm like he did with Giannis on Merlin, I think in his fire stance, played right, he'll melt them.
Oh
Pull
yeah.
right back in, sing ting.
It'll definitely make it easier to kill the tanks that get pulled because he's really good at shredding tanks with his probably going to be an Ob Shard and a Spear and the Magus. The tick damage is going to do really, really good at shredding their protections and just killing them when they get pulled by the dodgy ult, which may be the idea of their comp.
See, I'm biased. I personally like Athena and Erlong
Mm-hmm.
but I got to give it to Papa Smurf's team. I like their comp much better.
I do like the comp of Pop Smurfs. So it will be Mikey on the Vamana, so that will be a Vamana solo. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment as soon as the game goes live. Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Alright, welcome to game 2, everybody. Looking at builds here to start the game. Nothing really stands out to me outside of this Medusa rush one start. I'm just personally not a big fan of getting boots at the start of the game. Like, you're just so much better off. In dual lane, the support is much better off, I feel like, going with an upgraded active. And your ADC is just much better off with any item that gives power, gives them some pushing power in. But it looks like both ADCs did it, so they're both gonna not clear as well.
I like tier 1 dev gloves going into as ADC. Offers power, a little bit sustain.
I think it's good on characters with stims, like the Jingwei has, but on Medusa I'd rather have the tier 1 Transcendence just for the power.
We got support starting in solo from Papa Smurfs. No.
Leave me to the fight.
And again, they're gonna give Griffin the solo farm over here. Sorry. Let's see this Jing Chen. I want to see the Jing Chen and Jing. They need to get something off of this start.
Mikey and Vanguard in solo. Looking to invade the blue.
Alright. Looks like they're gonna have a 2v2 fight over here at the blue team is able actually to secure it themselves, but are they gonna die for it? No, but they do lose a lot of pressure. And that's the idea of the strat, is to try to put the enemy jungler behind. Because now the enemy jungler is gonna have to back because she just doesn't have enough health. Just a little bit slower on the clear.
I think Papa Smurf is confident being 2v1 in solo lane.
Alright, we got a fight going on in mid.
Going in. Poke right
you're ahead of us, PJ. Alright, I'm paused at 143. There.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 150. Go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. A little bit out of sync. Alright, check the bank cams. See what's going on over here in dual lane. Significant difference in the amount of hundreds it has in the Jingwei. It's a really small detail, but it's really going to affect the way they play if they're both going to be here by themselves. Other systems. Yeah, the bonus 15 attack damage is even strong early. She's already got the level advantage at the solo farm. So she's about half a wave up on this Jingwei.
Vanguard and Mikey's taking totem control.
Looks like they're gonna look to invade the blue buff. And it looks like they're gonna get it. There should be a fight here though. Sobukong's level 4. No, they just let him get away. Daji is just level 2 right now. Really got hurt by this blue invade start. Pushed her farm way behind. We see that Erlong already level 4. Daji just hitting 3 off of those back cams. Poseidon completely out of mana in mid. Merlin blinks in on him. But the fire stance, has he got enough damage? Not enough damage, but definitely gave him a scare. Alright, and they're gonna look. Group is 3, and they're gonna go into the enemy jungle here. What are they looking for? Oracles are down. Looks like they're just gonna scatter and look for farm.
We got Papa Smurf trying to back and Mikey not letting it happen.
Really not letting it happen. He's all under the tower here. Hits level 5. Definitely a scary point. He's gonna settle to take the totem. It's gonna let Sun Wukong return to base.
Totem control for the team is so lovely.
Sun Wukong able to finish his Glad Shield off of that back. Already back in lane. That's a big power spike for Sun Wukong. Remember, like, early season 5, late season 4, Sun Wukong was one of the best characters in the game just because he was able to abuse Glad Shield so well. Has kind of fallen out of favor since, but it's still definitely a strong item on him. We got 3 members of Red Team here at the left mid camps. Alright, we have a grouping rotating towards the Oracles here. So Red Team's going to pick them up without contest. Blue Team settles for their red buff. So Jingwei has elected to go into the Devo gloves, as you said, as you point out. Could be a Devo's, could be a Blood Forge, but I'm expecting it to be a Devo. Performs really well on the Jingwei. Poseidon actually down a level. Perger doing a good job with his farming here in the mid lane. Right now, gold is reasonably close. Red team is up by 1,000, but it's really negligible. It's mostly off of these blue buff invades, I feel like, because there's still no kills, no first blood bounty. Just building up tension right now. It definitely seems like the first team fight is going to be like a 3-man wipe at this stage of the game. Both teams have characters pretty well farmed up, ready to deal damage.
Got a fight in solo lane. Cena coming in. Papa Smurf with ults to stay
He's
alive.
gonna walk out.
Back to totem control.
Medusa looking for the purple invader here. No, just dropping a ward. Oh, Daji is. Do they know where Daji is? Oh, they do now.
Come here, lowlife.
There's the Daji ult. Oh, they got the Poseidon, and there's the beads. So yeah, a lot of big ults being used. So Wukong ult down, Poseidon beads down, Daji ult down.
That's huge for mid lane. Poseidon with no beads, Daji and Sing.
Yeah, I want to see the Daji come back to lane as roll comes back up and grab this Poseidon.
I'm looking for the Sing right now. As soon as he hits level 5, ult out, Merlin burns.
Oh, good damage coming out of the Medusa here.
Oh, taunted out of it. Poseidon safe again.
No contest.
They're really looking to capitalize on the no beads. Vamana's shoving Sun Wukong under his tower again.
Some fun.
Mikey's just been running this lane the whole game. Get a solo invade the blue here. Sun Wukong has Jing Chen kind of in the area, but it looks like he's heading towards mid. Oh, he's baited him out of his tower. Now there's a fight going on. Jing Chen is on the way. Even here, I don't think this is a fight they want to take. This Vamana still has ult up. Yeah, this could be the end of Sun Wukong's life if he doesn't ult out here. Huh. Not quite as willing to dive on the Vamana as he was.
Got Merlin rotating over, or along right behind him.
Okay, so blue team is able to secure their buff. And at the end of the day, we just pressure out. Sun Wukong does do the smart thing, backs and teleports in with his tier 2 boots. He has a little bit of power spike here, but what's he going to be able to do versus 3 people? Alright, oh, Daji with the kill on the Medusa over here. Poseidon's looking to rotate over. Is he going to catch her out of on these mids? No, I think she hears the whirlpool sound cue and just walks away. Smart decision.
First blood too. Ajin with the first blood.
Daji with the lead. Good job for her getting back into the game. Little confused why she has tier 1 mace and she's rushing the hydras before her mace item is finished. It's a little weird. Especially since hydras is an item that does really. Both teams just content to farm it out here. If this game does go late, I feel like Papa Smurfs definitely have the advantage here with the Merlin and the Jingwei, and the Daji. Some really strong late game characters.
Papa Smurf running around. Mikey gets the kill. Looks like they're gonna take blue.
No one to stop him this time.
Like catching old people.
Free blue, free bad camps. Nope. Looks like Erlang's going towards mid.
Oh yeah, this Merlin's pushed up a little bit. This Erlang might be able to.
Dodgy ult is down. They're looking to ring.
Oh, he misses his dash. Oh, Dodgy dashes in. I guess with no mid laner there, she didn't have much to fear. Mikey's gonna snag the totem for his team right here. Alright, looking a little bit of competition here at these camps. They aren't anywhere near spawning. Looks like Dodgy's gonna pull the Pyromancer real quick. And they're gonna collapse on. Oh, there's a crack.
Kraken. Baited a Kraken.
That's a really good bait there out of the team. Good disengage. And now with that ultimate down, I'm gonna see them cure down. Athena ult coming in onto the Vamana.
Sing 10's down.
Oh, this is gonna be a collapse here.
Someone come trying to ult to get up. He's staying alive.
He needed to land instantly and dash away. He's just gonna get cut off here by the Vamana.
Oh, under C2.
Are they gonna dive? No. Alright, fall off. Probably look to pull Pyromancer here if I were them.
We got a Jingwei ult.
Jingwei very low.
Could use a little help here.
Daji did a good job showing up in this dual lane trying to give Xeno some pressure back, but it looks like Medusa. He doesn't seem like he's doing the best job of staying out of the Medusa too. If you're wondering having troubles dealing with Medusa, you want to be on the same side, so that way she can't hit the wave and use her too. It's just positioning in matchup knowledge that like to be a little bit lacking. So we have 3 grouped here around the oracles. Daji there by herself, looks to take the farm, sees it's already done, walks away. Strong wards out of blue team here. Red team has a sentry, it looks like, in the bottom right. Range, or they're... Oh, it is. They kick it out right now. Mikey with another solo kill and a tower. Definitely having his way in this lane, both games set.
Our early start, the early pressure. I heard him.
Going straight into a hasten katana here on the one. Not even rush. He just wants to get his damage off. Feeling a little confident. And why not when you're 2-0? Xing Chen and Daji are both here. Surprised they don't look to go on the low health Vamana there.
Got mid lane.
Grouping in mid, Daji's waiting in the wings. She's gonna take the safe way back into her tower. Big level disparity here between the supports. This Athena's level 9 and Xing Chen's level 7.
Good stun in the tower.
Good
That was a
Jing
nice
channel.
finish.
Dodgy ult. Got them both. Looks for beads. Pulls in the Erlong. Should be another kill on the Erlong. Vamana's coming in though. Suedam Khan's got to be sick of this guy by now, huh?
Merlin over here.
They're looking to pull gold? Vamana's
Yeah,
not going to
another
let that
ult from
happen.
Xeno.
Oh, Medusa gets the Athena ult. Athena's coming back in this fight, full health. Oh, big taunt. Mikey able to clean up on the backside. And the fight's still going on here. Mikey picks up another kill. 4-0 now. And he's going to find the Daji too.
Daji's done.
This is ridiculous.
Essentially a triple kill out of the solo later. That should be gold for free. Amazing play by Mikey this set.
Unfortunate Daji tried to back right on a ward.
Award. Excuse me. Thank you, PJ. Thanks, PJ.
You got a 5K gold lead now.
Yeah, this game has just snowballed like crazy. It was very, very even for the first 10 minutes of the game, and the last that team fight just individually, the Vamana is worth 9,100 gold, and the Sun Wukong is near the bottom at 6,300. He has a 3,000 gold lead. That's insane. 5 levels and 3,000 gold. Essentially a 4v5 at this point.
Medusa's just shoving in ADC's lane.
Yeah, we haven't really seen the ADCs get involved in these fights yet. Results just sitting here farming up. Medusa already level 15 here, 16 minutes into the game. Jingwei level 15 as well.
Both Jingwei had to use his ult defensively to stay alive.
Daji's looking to escape too. He's good.
Daji pinned.
Oh, good Daji ult.
That was beautiful.
I will say Daji's looked really, really good on this. I'm sorry. Haojin has looked really, really good on this Daji this game.
Right there, I seen Erlong beads when Daji used ult defensively. It would have been fine just to be pulled in knowing that nothing else was going to happen. There's 3 versus 1 over there.
It's definitely a scary situation though. You get hit by Daji chain. You definitely don't want to get pulled in. It does do a lot of damage. Okay. So we check back in and duo. Both characters reasonably low health, and neither of them really looking to fight here.
WhoAreU taking out Pyromancer. 3 Pyro.
So Wukong's gonna peek his head around the corner, make sure they're not doing fire. Mana level 17. To the level 12 Sun Wukong. Another blue buff's gonna go the way of Mikey. You like whose build?
Jingwei's? I like Jingwei's build. I personally prefer the attack speed ninja tie-by boots and then death gloves straight into rage. I like to see that followed up with the executioners and then Deathbringer.
Alright, we have 2 people here looking to bring down Mikey. Mikey's 5-0 right now. This is a big shutdown goal if they can get this kill. He does have his ultimate still. And he's going to chase down the Sun Wukong. Look at him, looking to dive tower 3v1. That's an alpha male if I've ever seen one. Alright, looking to pressure this mid towers. Mid tower is really low health here. They can get one.
Medusa's coming.
Should be able to clear it out. They have Erlong on the side. Do they have a ward there? No, they don't know Erlong is there. They're just gonna take this and walk away with the gold. Alright,
WhoAreU
next.
just now widen the gap to.
They're
7.5.
pinging out the Gold Fury. They want to take this this Primal Fury so they can do more damage to the Fire Giant. Because their next real objective, this Primal Fury is really not the most important objective on the map. They just want to get it so they can get the Fire Giant a lot easier. Because at this point they can't contest them at this Primal Fury. It just wouldn't be worth it for Papa Smurf to do so.
That's tough. I've been
they
watching
need to-
Hodgin full camps and get the camps stolen close to the last second multiple times this game.
We got a fight going in. They're looking to dive the Merlin. Unfortunately, he just has no way to get away from that Erlon
Urge her
CC.
down.
Poseidon a little low.
No mana too.
Daji low here. Daji's gonna have to ult to live. And we got this Vamana just chasing down this Jinwei under tower. Switching targets to the Sun Wukong.
Leave me to the fight. No comment.
Poseidon's still sticking around, about a quarter health, no mana.
Hodgin blinks to stay alive, runs right past Medusa.
And Mikey's gonna chase him down. Sun Wukong's gonna have to ult defensively here. They're just fighting in between tier 2 and the Phoenix. They're trying to siege the Phoenix, but they have a tower up. Alright, they realize that.
Vanguard's almost dead.
That was almost tragic for them. They were sitting there, why are we not doing damage to the Phoenix? Everybody's checking the ADC build, make sure they're not building something wonky because it's not hitting the Phoenix. Alright, now they're gonna group up and they're gonna put down this Gold Fury, or the Primal Fury.
I'm sure they had a blast talking about that move after the game.
Yeah. Alright.
Ryu Prime.
Now is where it gets interesting. They're gonna back up and look to ward up around Fire Giant and look to take that objective off the map. Get this red buff on the Poseidon. This poor Jing Chen, man. Level 9. We got the solo laner ADC level 20, level 19, and this Jing Chen is level 9. Can't even take those mid
difference.
camps. That's just so unfortunate as a support. You feel so utterly useless. Only able to itemize into the Genji's guard and the tier 2 silver steel mail. So he's really not taking it all. What's his defensive stats right now? Not much. Oh no. Yeah, that's just rough. Papa Smurf gets dove again.
I see a level 9 and a around a Fire Giant next to a level 20 Mikey. That's both scary and depressing.
Yeah. That's an 11 level difference. They found the Daji here. She has no really way to get out. Jing Chen's trying to get close for peel, but he just can't go in because he gets hit below ability. He's dead. They're going to take that pick and go pull fire again. I want to see them stick on it this time. I don't want to see them drop it. I just want them to stay on this Fire Giant and believe in their Poseidon to cracking it.
They got Mikey still in the speed buff. Thought he was zoning.
Yeah, Mikey can basically go wherever he wants at this point in the game. I don't think anybody can kill him. Even though he doesn't have much defense, he's just too big. We have the Athena ult on him.
He just ults at full health. You know, W key straight to it.
And there's the Jing Chen. Alright, they have minions coming. They're gonna look to take this Phoenix off the map, or are they gonna go to take one of the towers? Looks like they're pinging out a tower on left side of the map. And they're all going to it. So the reason they're going for this tower, I would assume, is because on the opposite side of the map, the Fire Giant. So if they aren't able to take with this spawn, or if they do take this Phoenix, they're going to have fire waves pressuring this wave, so somebody will have to back and defend it, so they can't help defend against the Fire Giant. Alright, they're going right in. Big Whirlpool, big Kraken.
It's 3.
Mikey into the back line. Erlong in the back line. Mikey's just zoning the murder. Wow, this Phoenix is completely free.
Mikey
Actually, really big dodgy ult there. Gets double beads. Oh, Papa Smurf with the kill. That's good to get him back into the game. But Mikey does answer it. This could be game here, folks. It's one Merlin against the world. Can he pull it off again?
No, Mikey just shuts everybody
Mikey
down.
just ults and is going to tank the Titan. And that's game. Mikey completely running this set in all facets. Perger did his best to try to keep his game inside of it. But Mikey was just too strong. Steamrolled his opponent. Took all the buffs. Rotated, made his impact felt throughout the entire game. If I have to pick a... Yeah, that Kraken was nuts. But if I have to pick an MVP for the set, it's definitely Mikey. Without a doubt.
I agree.
One of the most impactful performances I've ever seen in a set out of a solo lane.
9-0. Mikey took the game. Stole the show.
Stole the show. Yeah.
guys, Nick here, one of the founders of Oceanus Gaming. Just a little intro, a quick video about ourselves and what we're all about. Shout out to the other two founders, Con, aka Sean, and Alex, aka Data Luno. Just a quick little video on everything that we're about, who we are, and the org. Shout out to the Smite guys as well, the Combine, and as well as Smite Little League. As you can see, I'm here at the headquarters, downtown Toronto. Hopefully this is where we get our gaming houses here, and get all the grinders out. Just a little background about us and what we're here. We want to support all the players that we contracted, as well as support them financially. Any commute, anything we can do for them, that's what we're about. If we can get their foot in the door in the pro scene, that's our work, and that's what we're happy about.
Alright, so that was quite a game we had there. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Up next, we're going to be streaming a match from Group C. This is, as you guys can see on the stream right now, Tater Tots versus Pentachill. Real quick before we get into the second set of matches, I just want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors, which if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be able to hand out prizes to all of our players and our coaches and all of our everyone who supports us. It's really great that we're able to do this. So I just want to give out shout out to Oceanus Gaming, which you saw the video there. They give us a little shout out as well. Split Push Podcast, Dolo, and we're also receiving support from the High Res Community Tournament Support Program, which will give organizations gems to give to their players and the people who win the tournaments. So it's really great that we're able to do that. So we're going to be getting into picks and bans for our second set of matches here in just a moment.
All right, so we're here. Unfortunately, we were not able to catch picks and bans due to a technical issue that resulted in the replay not having picks and bans. But we do have the picks here. So for the order side, we have Kronos, Poseidon, Horus, Jormungandr, and Vamana. A real beefy team with looking for characters, looking for their Poseidon and their Kronos to be able to shred these objectives and shred the tanks. Um, on the Chaos side, we have Anubis, Bellona, Neja, Erlong Shen, and Hera. A really strong team fight composition. Really looking for this Anubis to get big damage off in fights. Neja, I would expect to be the support in this role. So he has a lot of CC, but is also going to bring a lot of damage out of that role. That being said, I think we're going to try to get into game here as soon as possible.
We're back.
Welcome to game one of set number 2, folks. Turns out Hera is gonna be playing in the ADC role this game, so that's gonna be interesting to watch. Definitely looking to get her hyper farmed into the late game, I suppose. So I would assume they're gonna start their solo laner or their support in solo lane for this match. Would be my prediction to give her the solo farm so that she can reach late game a little earlier and have big ol' Argus coming into those team fights.
Minions have spawned.
We have Ravana jungling. Let's see if this Ravana can do what the last Ravana just did.
We have a
Oh,
Vamana.
Vamana. I apologize.
Alright, Hera not showing herself here. We looks like we have both Chaos and Maganer starting in duo lane here. Alright, so looking at build wise, we have Hera starting off with the tier 2 Book of Thoth. And we have tier 2 Bancroft coming out of Anubis, nothing surprising there. Definitely one of the best character item synergies we have in the game. A little interesting here out of the Vamana, starting tier 1 round shield right with his Assassin's Blessing. The item only gives you 10 physical power as opposed to the 15 you get from Mace. And most junglers don't really tend to enjoy that. But I can see he wants to go into probably either a Glad Shield or a Berserker's really early.
Had an early invade from Erlang. He started yellow, got their red, and went straight to the enemy's red. Petatox is down a power buff early. They're poking.
Fight coming into this corridor in mid. Anubis is able to peel for his jungler. This Anubis clear at level 1 is one of the strongest clears in the game. And he hits 3. Did he get his wrap? He did get his wrap. A lot of poke coming out of the mid lane here. Jormungandr looks like he's trying to fight this totem. Important note, both of these supports are substitutes for these teams. So keep that in mind when scouting for these teams in the future. Jormungandr doing a great job in this 2v1, just doing so much damage to the Melona. Nejah down to half health as well. We have already 3 from the blue team in mid, looking for some action here. I think they want to try to get pressure here in mid so that they can confirm their own red buff this time, as they did lose it earlier. Looks like they're aggressing onto this Jormungandr here in the solo lane. He still has wave here, so they're able to be pushed off by the minion damage. And Horus does show up. Horus hits the stun. Nejah sashes in. Knock up. Not quite enough to force a kill, but they do get crazy pressure here in the solo lane. Great CC chain from Chaos there. Again, there's another stun. Protection shredded. And big Jormungandr too. That's going to be first blood for Chaos. I'm at 321. Alright. Alright. Going back over towards duo lane, it looks like the Hera is very low health underneath her tower. Erlang Shen looking to rotate all these mid camps where Poseidon is. Poseidon may get caught out of position here if he's not careful. Both decide to back on either side of the wall there. Lot of action. Alright, so we're looking here, item-wise, we have the finished Bancroft Sound, which is a huge power spike here. Poseidon doesn't even have boost 2. He's chosen to go into tier 2, either Rada, Tahuti, or Chronos Pendant. So that's going to be a big power spike here in mid. We have 3 people on the left side of the map. They might be looking to go in on this Jormungandr, but he's sitting underneath this tower. He should be okay. Alright, there's the Nezha assassin. Yorm looking for the knockup. Not enough movement speed to catch up to him though. Yorm does hit level 5. His lane opponent is level 3. This balloon is really falling behind off of this strategy. I think their Nezha needs to rotate out of the solo lane here to give him some of the solo farm. Anubis gonna catch Vamana around this corner. He's able to use his dash to get out of the way. I'm at 501.
515. No, at 521.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were calling out stuff as soon as I got back. I'm like, wait, I just seen that already. So I stayed quiet.
Okay, I'm at 521. So. Alright, sorry about that desync again, guys. We're doing our best to get on track here. First game of the season, you know. Erlong looking for the invade here. He pops his ult.
Got a Kraken.
Big Kraken. And Erlong may have overstepped his boundaries here.
Vamana follows right after.
Yep, the Anubis is able to come in there and clean up. Probably would have gone a lot better if the Anubis was there for the invade. A little bit of miscommunication between the mid jungle there. Poseidon looking to is he invading these jungle jams or is this his? These are his back jams. Okay. Got a little turnaround in the map there.
Gator tops with totem control.
Chronos having a relatively quiet game. 1 assist for him. Just trying to farm it out. Both these ADCs, or I guess you call them ADCs, even though one of them's a Hera. But both these mages do scale really well in the late game, so they're just trying to relax. I think it's gonna be really important for one team to show presence over here, while the jungler pays a visit to get the other one ahead. And I think that really determined the flow of the late game. We just now see the Nezha rotating out of solo lane. He spent a lot of time over there.
Nice, I was going right.
And he's going back into the solo
Right
lane.
back in the solo lane.
I don't know how I feel about this, man. I feel like this is taking a lot of farm away from his Bologna. At one point, Bologna was 3 levels down, and I think Yorm is just about to hit level 7 here. Bologna does ult under the tower. Little ambitious, little optimistic there. And here's the Jormungandr ult. Can he hit? Oh, instead, Nezha's gonna trade out.
Good play by Nezha.
Yeah, really good play. She's gonna live too.
He's gone.
It. VVVT.
Smart play though. Realize Yorm's ult's coming in, slashes to avoid the damage, secures a kill, and then get away with it.
Alright, nobody here in mid. Vamana coming into duo lane here. Big Chronos stun.
Knocked up.
And that's dance. And there's the shutdown of the Hera.
Pretty good team synergy there.
We see Chronos with the Pythags piece early. This is gonna be really good for the rest of his team to get this extra lifesteal. It's an item we've seen get picked up a lot more since the mid-season invitational. Alright, we have some pressure going on in solo lane again. Horus ulting in. Man, this solo lane really's turned into a duo lane, hasn't it? Well, yes, left it has.
Yorm ult. Got one hit. This is the second one. Does he dive in? No.
Nope, he's just gonna get out. Got the pressure he needed. Then you gotta look to the totem here. Or they're gonna auto it one time and walk away. That's what I meant to say. Big stun here. Big double knockout. The CC chain they have in the solo lane is actually pretty crazy. Double knockout, stun, tremble.
See that ring bounce, hit the totem twice, come right back and hit your arm.
Mid laners both seem content just to farm it out here. Poseidon just 2 assists. Anubis sitting at 1-1. Full Bancrofts and cooldown boots. And as I said, there's Mamana ult. And Anubis ult in return. Anubis is gonna pop his Aegis and run under the tower here.
Romano's chasing it.
It's gonna be really big whether he gets the kill or he gets out. Oh, great stun before he can get his dash off. Really good pill. Erlong coming behind, blinks down, gets the pin, gets the ult off. Actually, really smart of him to use the ult and not his dash there, knowing the whirlpool was still available. There's his beads, and then there's the dash. He had to pre-beads the knockup because if you get knocked up there, he's dead 100%. So I'm not upset at the beads. We have Argus dropped over here, the duo lane. Hera reasonably low health though. If Kronos can zoom past the Argus, he can hit a 1. He should be able to get the solo here.
Shields pop. Polymorph hit. Or gets called back home.
Yeah, but it's tough in a 2v1 there as Kronos. We have low health bars in solo lane. Low health bars in solo lane. Bologna has to ult away from the Horus.
Romano going back in on Anubis.
Yep.
Knocked up.
Anubis is
Romano
doing
hit
a
with the
great job
rats
of killing
again.
for himself with his stuns. So you have him building into what I assume to be a Spear of the Magus coming up. But Mana's first item turned into a Shifter Shield, which is going to give him a lot of power and a good amount of defense early this thing.
I think that may be a little too early of an item though.
Yeah, I'm not sold on it right now. He's 2-2, so he's doing alright with it. We'll see how it transitions into the later game though. Alright. Norman Gander getting pressured out by the net shot here. Two v one. They're looking to pressure even into his tower.
Gonna try to steal it? No.
Oh, fighting a red.
Did he weasel? He weaseled into it. He did it in turtle form. Mana ulting, chasing after Anubis. Turns back around.
We have mid health Nejah, mid health one over the solo lane.
Arlong taking an invade on blue.
Nejah is taking a little bit of aggressive pathing. Ring bounces Pyromancer for the little bit of extra movement speed and gets out of there.
Arlong might be
turn into a
trapped.
fight on this Erlong.
Knocked up. Did they get him?
Oh, good Nejah, really good Nejah. Alright, can Yorm hit the full?
Yorm is ulting to secure it. Stole with the Kraken.
I don't know if we needed the Kraken to be dropped there. I think if we still have Kraken up,
It would have been
it's a
much
really
better
good
for this
team
fight
fight.
right here.
Yeah. Big heal out of the 2 from Nejah there.
Let Yorm secure it with his ult. By the time he's done jumping around, he'll have his 1 and his 2, or 1 or 2 up. Either or. Secure the kill on Orlon.
We have Anubis coming around the backside looking to do something. We have a solo kill going on in the duo lane here. We missed that one. Action going on both sides of the map here. And with everybody over there, Kronos is going to look to pull gold. We have Amana coming over here to help him out with it. They have 3 people on the map, 1 person dead. I like the call here. We have Anubis is here. So they're going to have to out-secure it. There's the Kraken. A little bit early on the Kraken. Anubis gets a kill and the Gold Fury for his troubles. Great play. Little bit early on secure there with the Kraken. So we do see Tater Tots a little bit of miscommunication in their builds here. We have two Pythagoras pieces, one on the Jormungandr and one on the Kronos. While they're both on opposite sides of the map, these two items don't stack with each other. So I'm not sure if nobody called out they were going to build it, but it's just going to be just suboptimal here. It's not necessarily bad because both of these items are good on the characters they're on, but it's a little suboptimal.
I would have liked to see Yorm go with Stone and Binding instead.
I would have liked to see the Kronos with a Bancross personally, but the extra health is also really good on him as well. So I understand the purchase completely.
Yeah, out of the two, I would say Kronos would have it. You have Horus in solo lane majority of the time right now, so having Stone of Binding would be much better since you already have a heal from Horus.
Uh-huh. Alright, we have Erlong, Shen, and Yorm both around these mid camps. Erlong's going in on this Jormungandr. I don't think he realizes how much damage he does. Sashed in, beats down on Poseidon.
Pretty good beats. I think it would have been disastrous if he didn't.
We have a 4v2, but both teams are starting to back off. Vana coming in. And we have a 4v4 grouping here in the mid lane. With the Gold Fury down, the next objective they're going to be looking for is either going to be this mid tower, both of them sitting low health, or the Pyromancer. ADC is still duking out over here in the dual lane. Kronos seems like he's getting the better of this matchup right now. Every time we're looking over here, he's got the health and the mana advantage. Or health and lane pressure advantage, excuse me.
We got Intrusive lurking around in the back. Hera coming in.
Alright, we have
basically
a 5v5 fight brewing here around this red team red buff.
Intrusive going after Hera.
Alright, looks like we got a 3-man collapse on Hera. There's Argus, there's a 2v3.
Bunny gets dropped.
Big burst here. Is Erlong going to try to do anything here?
He's running.
Oh, Jormungandr
Yorm is going in.
I think he's just going for poke there. They're just going back to this fight.
I wonder if they can catch anybody.
They have the Nezha kind of. What are they pinging out? They're pinging out the tower, it looks like. I think they want to push for try to take this tier 1 tower. There's the Horus ult. Doesn't hit anybody, but he's able to get right into that tower and start tanking it.
Kraken hit.
Big Kraken, actually.
Nezha heals. Ult. Missing. Anubis.
Oh, big play out of the Anubis here. This Anubis is going to get 2 kills here.
Oh.
And he's able to save the tower all by himself.
Big brain plays.
And we have Erlong Shen coming over.
Yorm with no ult. He's dead.
Yes, this Anubis is playing out of his mind. Playing really, really well on this Anubis pick. Sorry if you guys can hear a car honking in the background. This minion wave will take that tower.
Looks like they're going over to Pyro.
And they're going to go pull the objective, yes. Drops Argus on it. They want to get this objective out of the way. I don't think they needed to do that.
No,
but
I don't think Argus should have been dropped there.
Oh, you can't say it wasn't efficient, huh?
You're right. That Pyro got melted. Absolutely right.
I just got baited by this Anubis skin. I thought he just ulted his own red buff. Kronos really low mana here in dual lane. Backing on a ward. Nezha knows he's there.
Sashed.
Alright, there's his bees and his 3.
Right.
This should be a dead Kronos, yeah. And with the Fury spawning very shortly, I think they're gonna look up to game positioning around here. Or they're just gonna siege the tower. Yeah, they're all going around the safe way, which they give them a free pass to this Fury if they should so choose. Sending the Nezha back to base and the rest of the team going on Primal Fury. No Anubis ult this time, so they're gonna have to secure it with good old honest damage, but
I really want to see them pull it here. And there's the dash down from Horus.
Looks like both teams electing to farm and back.
They don't want to pressure that. That's just fine. They just had a good win there. Game very even, both within 1,000 gold of each other. So no real lead has formed yet. I would say the biggest difference would probably be the Nejal 2 levels up on the Horus here, but we also have the Jormungandr 2 levels up in solo lane. So that would leave the mid laners to be the big difference. The Anubis level 17 already. 6 and 2, full Bancross, full Divine, full Spear of the Magus. This man's hitting hard, working into what I assume to be a Shaman's Ring. Very strong on the character as well. It's gonna help him melt these tanks even better.
Chronos went demonic grip into hastened ring.
I personally don't feel like Hasten's necessary in the ADC build for Chronos right now. I would have much rather seen that be a Telkines personally.
I
Gives
agree.
him more damage, gives him more power. Just because Chronos 2 in itself makes it really easy for him to stick to characters, especially with his 3 that's a slow into a stun.
On top and giving you a steroid for your auto attacks. Stacks with telekines and hits so hard. It's a beautiful item.
Alright, so red team is pulling the Primal Fury here.
They release it. Beautiful release. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
big
stun.
Chronos 3. Big Chronos 3 there. And
The Kraken.
that's the
follow.
go button. That's the go button. Anubis ult does pick up 1. They're going to collapse on the Anubis. Anubis is down.
That's their major damage.
Trading
He's
1
gone.
for 1 here. 1 for 1 here. Alright, who's
And
going to fall?
Harris still alive.
Jormungandr's going to fall. Looks like Erlong gets the big heal from his ult, actually.
Death. Team chase.
Alright, it's just the Vamana here. He gets picked up into the sky on the Vamana ult. Or, I'm sorry, Nejal ult. That's a triple kill for Buddies of Doom. This Hera ADC popping off in that fight.
Run around and let Argus do the damage.
Yeah,
Smart.
basically.
Smart.
Yeah, I think the real problem in that fight is blue team took way too long to kill the Anubis. Did the Anubis get the full duration of his ult off? When he's in the middle of the team fight, they're saying, so you gotta dump your damage on him or he's gonna dump on you.
I'm not sure I would have backed there. I probably would have been greedy and get as much farm as possible, knowing that they still have to travel back up. Widen the lead.
Next objective we're looking for is definitely going to be this Pyromancer / Fire Giant over here. Red team does have 1 stack of Primal Fury, so they're going to shred the objective a lot faster than normal with the bonus damage they get from that. I actually want to look at the graph from that fight right here. That fight really swung the XP and gold incredibly hard. If you look at the timer, 22 minutes around when the fight happened, you see a straight line going down on the gold and XP. They were able to just get so much out of that fight. Even though it seemed to be an even 3-3 trade at the start of it, them getting those last 3 kills and the objective afterward just swung it incredibly in their favor.
That's huge. 5,000 XP, 3,000 gold.
Fighting around Pyro here. They do leash it because the Vamana shows up. I mean, the lane opponent's 14. We see both the solo laners little bit under level here. We see a level 13 out of the below level 14 of the Jormungandr. They've both been very actively rotating, not spending a lot of time in their lane. So in result of that, they're both a little bit lower level than you would like your solo laners to be at this point in the game. Blue team seems to have the aggressive positioning here around the objective. Vamana ult and beads down, I believe.
Orange.
Yeah, he did just
Orange
beads.
Vamana.
And red team's pushing forward. Are they gonna keep chasing or are they gonna back off and do the objective?
I was
Looks
in my
like they're
back
on for
off.
the chase. We have Hera Turn early, but Deja is zoning. And now you see them all come back to the fire pit. Amana's gone all the way to the other side of the map here. Looking for this wave, unless once he shows himself on this wave, I'd be yelling Fire Giant. Because right now they have vision on him and they know they have a 5v4 here. And they go on the Chronos here. Chronos gets a good 3 to peel for himself. And it looks like they're just going to do a little bit of a Fire Giant dance. They're going to move over towards mid. They have 2 pushing the tower. Hera up here kind of by herself at this point. When Neja's able to get back in the area in time to peel. This Neja has a 4-level lead on the fort. 2-0-6. He's rushed into the Blackthorn Hammer. He has the Talisman of Energy, the Blink and Frenzy for his relics. So he's definitely looking to provide damage as well as the CC he provides to the team.
Like we got action form in the mid. Oh. Both teams backing off.
I think both teams just looking to farm, get that extra item before they start this Fire Giant fight. Definitely the next objective that seems to be coming up on the map. They got 5 minutes before it turns into Enhance. I see wards coming out from both teams.
I'm liking the Tater Tots wards placed around so you can see them going in versus the ward on the Fire Giant.
The ward on the Fire Giant is really, as long as you have sentry their ward, it's not that important because if you're the one that has the aggressive positioning, you don't need to know that you guys are there. It's definitely more important to have the corridors warded. We have a big fight going on around the gold period here, it looks like. At least positioning wise, it looks like the Yorm could be looking to cut him off, but instead he decides to fall back.
And that's tough because Yorm can be so aggressive, but under leveled, you can't really do too much.
Exactly. It's really interesting how both solo laners have found themselves behind in this game. There's a lot of fighting going on towards the middle and the other side of the map. They've both been doing a good job of rotating and not focused on their own farm. We have a 5-man grouping on the enemy red buff here. Make sure Anubis does that extra damage in fights. He's really been popping off. If we look at our player damage here.
You think he's trying to put pressure on tier 2, then back to go?
Possibly. If we look at player damage here, we have Hera at the top of the charts with 18,000, and we have right below him the Jormungandr actually doing a lot of damage for as underleveled as he is.
Right,
and then
back
we
to
have
go.
see the Anubis right there.
Beautiful. Anubis and Hera right on it. Melted.
Yeah.
Good play.
And we have Neja, we have the Vamana in the air. Coming down, and what's the follow-up?
Frenzy pop?
Not much. Alright, big Kraken actually on the Anubis. Anubis 1 health. Anubis is out of this fight. This is a good chance for the blue team to get in there. The health bar is looking really low on the side of the red team. They need to disengage. They're going to get raced down. We've already seen one Vamana wipe the team. Kronos coming through with a lot of damage here.
That sprint pop?
Hera is stunned in the back.
Sprint was pop. They want Hera. Polymorph on 3 of them. Oh, Hera.
And that's going to be it.
Bunnies of Doom down.
Alright, what do they get off of this? They just get a 4 for 1. Or 4 for none, actually. Nobody dies on the side of the blue team.
They did get a gold here. Not worth the trade, in my opinion. After gold here, disengaging would have been smarter. Or a better play.
Alright, so red team does know they're there, because the red team does have a sentry ward on it.
Cool. Anubis does not have ultimate.
Kronos is sitting in the back just waiting for them to show up, because they have the area on the outside of their area ward. It's just Horus. They're looking to set this up as a bait here. They just gonna sit here and back, or what's going on? Oh, game's paused.
Guess they had technical difficulties on their end. Game paused again.
Looks like Kronos DC'd. Alright, we have our Kronos back into the game now. Game should be on pause shortly. Let's see.
Interesting stat. Hera's been dead the longest, but has top damage. That's Argus for you. That's Argus. He's a monster.
Well, it's also a factor of her like farming really well and being high level. So when she dies, she does spend a lot of time dead.
Yorm and Gunner next for player damage. Under-leveled Yorm.
Yeah.
Man.
Jormungandr under level, but still making his presence felt. I do look to take that pick away from him, honestly, in game 2, because he's been looked really comfortable on it. Even though he's not been farming the greatest, he does seem to pilot the character very well. And is able to make himself useful even if he doesn't have the levels that a solo laner normally has coming into fights. Unfortunate DC there, really, because I really think they were in a good position to pressure the Fire Giant there, but with their Chronos DCing and backing the base and not being able to be there and hold the positioning, they kind of lose out on that opportunity. And in return, red team knows they have the Sentry Ward on there, so they're going to try to pull this sneaky Pyromancer. Jormungandr's going to poke his head over the wall.
Too late, they already got
Nothing
it.
he can do.
Another interesting fact is everyone's respective role very close in gold on both teams, all besides the Anubis. The Anubis is the only one that took off from his respective role. So he is 2,000 ahead of Poseidon, but everybody else is very much close to each other.
I mean, the game itself is very close. There's only about a 4.5k difference in gold.
All on Anubis. Well, not all. Majority of it's just on Anubis.
Anubis, one stack away from finishing his Shaman's Ring. Getting that item done is going to just increase his damage exponentially. Because the first tick of his damage is going to do regular, and then everything else is going to be boosted. He also has a Rod at Tahuti. He's looking to pump out big damage numbers, even on the tanks. He has double pen with the spear of the Magus, shredding protections, as well as the Shaman's Ring doing boosted damage. He's not going to have any problem melting the tanks if they try to dive in here. We have a Mana very deep in enemy lines here.
He's zoning. Vamana seems to be zoning, chasing them around.
He's zoning at their Phoenix.
Oh, Erlang left them. They're going to Fire Giant. They're
on fire though. But they know because they have the ward.
Absolutely
They're all
right.
beelining right to fire. They have to burn it.
But they got it.
Kraken will get it, and here's the team fight. It's definitely going to insert.
He's gone. Yorm is gone.
Yorm's leaving. It looks like they're just trying to hard disengage here.
Poseidon.
Nejal prevents that.
Do they get Poseidon out of this? Yes.
100%. Trade. That's not the worst thing in the world, though. Fire Giant on Chronos, if they can get pressure here and be able to push towers on, they're going to destroy these structures.
Absolutely.
Red team doing a great job. They realize the whole team has backed off, so they're going to go take some gold for their trouble.
We got Vermont top right split pushing with 1.5 minion waves all by himself.
Enter my dimension.
Mana is going to get this tower for his team.
And he's gone.
Yeah, they ping him out, but too late. They're just going to back to try to defend the Phoenix. Mana's going to invade the speed and probably head back to base.
Indecisive. He didn't know if you want to take down the two little guys or leave it up for him.
Heads over to back camp, getting pretty greedy here. We have Chronos on the gold for here. Erlang seems to know this is going on. But is he going to risk his life?
I think he's going to try to go for the steal.
Horus spots him out.
Knocked up.
Oh, I want to see them drop this Fury and kill the Erlang here. They're 50-50ing it. They do get it though, but red team shows up in time for a fight.
Yorm has the ult. And he's gone again. Very nice. Fire Giant and Oni.
So blue team looking to play the objective game here, and has gotten them back into the game. They were down just recently 5,000 gold. That lead has shrunk it down to 2k. Very easy to fight into. Really the only major issue is the XP difference between their supports. Chaos sitting here at level 16 with Follow the Father here already level 20, almost full build. Chaos seems to be a full level behind, full item behind. He's down by 3k gold. Yeah, that's a full item. Not very many wards on the map right now. All the wards on the map right now are for red team. I see one blue ward on the map right now.
They have two. One in mid lane.
Oh, they do have one in mid lane, you're right.
Up just went away. They have one.
Alright, grouping over here on the left side of the map.
Argus is
And are they just gonna disengage here? Blue team's still with Fire Giant.
that's smart. Disengage, wait for Argus to leave. Then it's back to a 5v5. If not, you're going 5v6.
Alright, and they're gonna siege this tier 2 tower. So I don't expect to see too much of a defense. I expect them to set up shop underneath their phoenixes. They do have really good Phoenix defense. If Anubis can get a good amount of damage off on one of the front lines, stop their siege potential strongly.
Well, we've got Intrusive chasing after Anubis. He hits with wraps and he's back to going to his team now. Anubis has been on point. Infinite has hit his wraps. Very frequent.
Yeah, definitely. One minute left on the Fire Giant.
They elect taking mid tower.
Yep, they're just getting all of the towers off the map. I expect them to fall back and force another fight of fire before they try to siege these phoenixes. Maybe if they can get a pick here on the siege, they'll go for one of the phoenixes, but I definitely expect there to be another Fire Giant in this game.
Sprint, pop, and look, they're going straight to Fire Giant. Take Pyro.
This is actually a really good chance for Red Team to fight. Jormungandr already sitting at like below half health.
Argus is dropped. I would have liked to see her
And
hold
there's
on
the
to
Yarmul.
Argus a little bit longer. Wait for the actual Fire Giant pull.
I agree.
Does get
Yeah,
the
it's just
back
so hard
off,
to
and they
hard
pay
engage.
Pyro for it though.
It's hard to hard engage on a fight with a Jormungandr because Jormungandr can just push forward and be out of there.
They are engaging. They followed up. Down goes Intrusive. Follow the father. Sash into an ult. Pin. Poseidon's is pin. Poseidon. Beads from Poseidon.
Alright, we have collapsing onto the Horus here. It's able to dash out and get away.
Kraken.
Kraken
Only knocks up one,
only
hits
knocks
three.
up one. Blue team with the counter push here. Their health bars are in favor of the blue team here. Horus ult, they're going in. Hits two with the Horus ult.
Alona should be dead. She should get out. She gets out.
Anubis is back in the base.
Yorm is chasing.
No Anubis in this fight, so if this fight can continue on, Yorm and the rest of the blue team should have a strong
Rocket
advantage
down.
here. Cronus takes out Nezha on the back line here. Yorm's just being annoying, not letting them back up. Letting the rest of the team catch up and continue on this chase. Hera's
Yorm doing
agent.
Yorm things. Yorm things. Yorm things.
Killing spree.
Big worm.
Alright, should be a free Fire Giant for the blue team here, or are they just gonna elect to take the Phoenix? They're gonna try to take the Phoenix with just the Anubis here. Anubis is gonna need a big play here.
That's some 50-50 toss-up.
Anubis is actually running to the other side of the map to try to get the minions that are going into that Phoenix. It looks like their right Phoenix is just gonna be conceded here. I don't think you can make it over in time to stop the siege, especially with the Chronos here.
What
If he's gonna
happens?
do
here?
anything, he's gonna have to get on this Chronos.
Oh, he missed the rats. Ultimate back to
Oh,
full
big ult
HP.
from the Anubis. And Chaos plays for the miscall there. I definitely think Fire Giant was the correct call here.
Against Anubis, still up? Yes.
Yeah.
With an ultimate?
I know they look at the numbers and it's a 5v1, but that one is an Anubis with an ultimate.
And you got to think who's up with heal prevent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's one thing to point out. There's not a lot of anti-heal on the side of the team here.
Nope.
Even with
Chaos
it
got it
inhibited.
and he's dead. The other one is Poseidon.
Yeah, they have a Divine and a Pestilence. I see no Brawlers. I see no Toxic Blades.
I would have liked to see another Divines at bare minimum.
Yeah, I feel like Vamana in this situation has to have either Brawlers or Toxic Blades. It looks like he's building into maybe a Pestilence now, but those don't stack with each other.
Well, Yorm with another Divine would be nice. In case Poseidon has to get pushed out, then you would still have somebody hitting them with Divine.
The joy.
Alright, Poseidon with a Whirlpool, aggressive. I do like how Red Team, even when they lose a fight, they come right back and start with the aggressive positioning around the Fire Giant. Blue Team currently with ward control. This is really where Jormungandr shines. These ward battles around Fire Giant, he's able to multi-kill wards with his auto attack breath. It's
Now,
really
40
tough to win
minutes in
the
the
second
game.
ward battle.
With 40 minutes in the game, and if you would have spent maybe a minute and a half with Bologna off to the side, I think she would have hit level 20.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
her
XP
being level
boost
18
happening?
right now is definitely really concerning.
Minute and a half. 2 waves, maybe 4 max, and you should hit level 20. That would be huge.
Yeah, great ult by the Nezha. They're able to pick the sign. Red team getting a big
One
fight here.
down.
Big Bologna ult too. Get protections for her team.
Argus chasing. Safs. Slow. Will father catch him? Argus
Alright.
gets away.
Well, we got 4 alive for the red team, only 2 for the blue. What a back and forth contest this has been. Very competitive game. But yeah, the Bologna missing out 1 point on her ult,
Oof.
1 point on her bludgeon. Missing out on the 10 extra physical power you get from the aura from the ult. The 5 protections and 90 damage is actually really important. And then 1 second duration on the flag as well.
Vamana going.
Fire's really low. Vamana's looking for it. And Vamana
Vamana
gets it with the autos.
kills it.
No, how do you let that happen?
He W keys and
He's gonna pay for it, but I'm telling you, he's screaming worth.
That,
He
yes,
screaming
that is
worth
well
right
worth
now.
it.
Oh,
team is
that's
praising him.
embarrassing. I mean, how do you really peel a Vamana and his ult just swinging auto attack though?
You just hope to burn it fast enough.
You just have to out secure it.
Tough. That's tough. That would have been a swing right there. Back to almost an even game. 42 minutes in. And it's practically even. I would like to see more wards out. You can see if they're split and be aggressive on a push. Or even take a 3 versus 2 or 4v2. Get a pick real quick. Waiting for everybody to group up means whoever throws or whoever has a better team fight. Like they're baiting at gold right now. I don't think they're gonna take the fight.
Yeah, 5v5 around a regular gold fury here, which is
Ooh,
really irrelevant.
Storm ult too late.
I mean, sure, the gold is nice, but all they're getting is 3k pots at this point. Everybody's full build.
Chill looks to be backing off. Going after. Oh, yep, they're backing off.
Oh,
Regrouping
Bologna
them in.
actually does have 1 item to finish here. The heavy hammer. Looks like she's probably going to a frostbound or a rune forge here. Well, not probably. It's one or the other. Just want to point out we're 43 minutes into the game and the teams are separated by 1,000 gold. Not even 1,000. Like, exactly 1,000 gold. That's incredibly close. Red team's gonna be pushing him.
We
Romano
have
with the wave
Amana
up
split
here.
pushing while action in the middle. Amana all by himself. Will he take that Phoenix while everybody stays
He will
busy?
if the blue team can stop the backs. Right now, I'd be yelling to have this team stop their backs. Seems like they haven't noticed yet, honestly, because nobody's
Pentachu,
being
yeah,
attacked.
Pentachu has not
Neja's trying
noticed.
to back. They need to stop the back. They need
Anubis
to
is
stop
trying
the
to
back.
Stop. Oh, and almost dead. That was bees from Anubis.
That's gonna be a free
He
Phoenix,
gets the
and the Vaughn
Phoenix.
coming in this fight.
He gets the Phoenix.
Well, not only that, the blue team wins the fight, 4v5. Big turning point in the game right here. Big knock up there from the Bjorn. Neja has to ult out defensively.
Stun.
Oh, Anubis with the kill in the back line.
Slowed. Kill.
Anubis doing everything in his power here, but he's gonna have to back this Titan because they can take his Titan here. Big damage coming out from the Hera. Good CC coming from the Horus. Good cleanup by Chaos there. Really good play. Goes right on the person dealing the damage, gets some CC, gets their actives, and gets the kill to follow up. Essentially the perfect play you want out of your support in that situation. And they're gonna look for the end here?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
I think
two
they're just
people
pushing
up.
up.
They have 20 seconds for Blunt to spawn.
Yeah, one of them's Anubis though. You seen what just happened?
That's right.
I don't think they look for the end here.
No, they're
They
backing off.
regroup
They're
and
gonna go look for the next fire giant, or what's the plan here?
But they have pressure both in right and mid. So if they come and defend left, then the waves go up. So I would go and push up left. I see them going to the right though. Fire giant.
Looks like Yorm is switching up the build a little bit. What's he putting in here for this last time? He's tier 2 book? No, he sells it. Thinks better of it. Alright, there's Pyromancer. Super relevant objective.
I would have liked him to sell that Pythags.
And he gets a Magi's blessing on the Yorm. Magi's for the polymorph, I guess, would be his problem, or the Anubis stun, one of the two. I guess both of them. Alright, we're just grouping up, trying to get ward coverage around the fire giant. Red team playing this super aggressive. Would not be up here if I were the red team, honestly. We have 2 Phoenixes down. If they lose even 1 or 2 members here, that's the ball game, folks. Or even if they get stuck here for too long and they're never able to back, those fire waves will do a number to their Titan. Oh, and there's a double Kraken. That's the game.
Oh.
Alright, Poseidon just won the game.
That's game. There's nothing you can do now.
Yeah, they just have to ignore this Bologna and run straight down there. They even have a minion wave already in the Titan.
Everybody just W key straight to it. You lost Bunnies of Doom and Infinite.
And
There's
Bunnies of
nothing else you can
Doom,
do.
almost 50k damage this game. That's their major source of damage, and with her gone, Titan should be free.
And that's game 1.
Great game. I hope for more Smite like this out of game 2, because this was definitely exciting.
5k difference. 47 minutes in the game. Good
Yeah,
game,
and most of
guys.
that caving off at the end.
Good game.
Alright, we're gonna send it out, and we'll be back with you guys for picks and bans shortly. Well, we are back with game 2. We are entering into picks and bans right now.
Welcome back, guys. You think this game is gonna be the same like first one? Nice, close.
I think
No,
it's
do you?
either going to be close or it's going to be completely one-sided.
Mm, I
I really
definitely
do
could see that.
hope that blue team here does not panic. Last game was very, very close, so their comp I don't think was a problem. I think there were just a couple of misplays that happened. So I don't think they want to take big swings of their comp. I just want to narrow down and focus on the way they play it.
I did like the early invades.
Hmm.
I did like that. I want to see that again. We got Merlin. Merlin's banned. AMC was banned first on Tater
So they've
Tots.
identified the Chronos as a problem. So they took him out of the game and forced him to pick a different ADC.
I don't blame them. Kronos. Kronos is
Chronos
just
did
annoying
perform well
altogether.
in the last game.
You got a Hunbat.
All right, hovering the Hunbats, and they're gonna lock it in as their first pick. And immediately the hover of the Yorm. Will they get this locked in? And they switch to the other snake. Oh, they definitely want one snake on their team. Do they want two? Hovering the Kukulkan here.
See, I probably would have picked Yorm to take them away,
They
but
did
keep the
grab
same
Yorm. They grabbed
bans.
Yorm.
If I was Pentachill, I'm so sorry. If I was Pentachill, I probably would have picked Yorm to take Yorm away because Yorm has such a big impact, even being underleveled.
Uh-huh.
For first pick and Yorm not being banned, I probably would have picked Yorm just to take him away and give it to my solo laner.
Possibly.
Looks like Tater Tots is still discussing. I don't think Hunbat should have been first pick. Good pick, but not first.
It's not terrible. I'm
No,
definitely
not
not
terrible
against
at
it.
all. Neath is locked in. We have a Neath. Jormungandr and Neath. I'm assuming again solo and then her ADC.
Uh-huh.
Do you like Neath in ADC?
I think she's a better mid laner right now.
I agree. I agree. I think Neath is a much better mid laner. I wonder if she goes mid lane here.
Definitely possible.
Pentachill is trolling again. You guys can't see it, but we can. Remember this. You got trollers in here.
I think you might be a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah. We have a troll Loki pick, Infinite. Keep that in mind, Infinite. There we go. Infinite locks in Poseidon. Bunnies of. Sorry. Athena's locked in. I personally love Athena. We got a Geb. Let's see what these next bans will be. I'm going to say Erlong needs to be banned. definitely needs to be banned. I believe he's a top tier jungler. I believe they still need a jungler. Tater Tot's still looking for a jungler. That would be my first ban if I was Pentachill, is the ban Erlong. Looks like Pentachill, Tater Tots elects to ban an ADC. CERN? Good ban. CERN will go good with Athena. That was a good. We have a Freya ban, followed by a Jingwei. Ban Erlong? Neza, maybe? Even Serket. One of those three. They ban a Willix for Geb knockup. Jormungandr small knockup. I can see it. Tater Tots locks in Apollo. Global Ultimate. Presidents will always be known. Global for global. Athena and Apollo. What's the mythology for that? Husband and wife? I should probably read into that. I just remember dying on a theater. No, Apollo. Mom. One of those things. I'll read it after this. For the next time I see Athena, I will have it down pat. Medusa locked in. I'm not sure if I. Well, no. Athena taunts into Medusa ult. I can see it. We have a Bellona. I want to see the Bellona farm a little bit better this time. Achilles locks in for the final pick. All right. This is tough. I think both team comps play very well. I do like Pentachill's team comp a little bit better than Tater Tots. But Tater Tots can still have a presence known all over the map. Achilles can be extremely annoying. Poseidon ult, Hunbat's ult, Athena taunt right back in, Medusa's ult. Might have gone with a different pick for solo. But Bellona does work against Yorn. And we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Get started on game 2. Tater Tots versus Pentachill.
Infinite is now on the Poseidon here. It was the Poseidon on the other team that ended the game last game, so he wants to take that pick away from him, put it on something he's a little less comfortable on. Again, we see the ADC, the Medusa start with the Boots 1.
I'm not fond of that.
It gives you movement speed, that's it.
Definitely not fond of it.
No power, nothing. It's just gonna make him lose pressure to whoever he's up against.
Now, looks to see we have Apollo as ADC, and Apollo started a tier 1 dev. I'm assuming dev.
Yeah, it's either Divas or Bloodforge if he gets rolling early.
My enemies fear looking me in the eye. But we both
Would you go to Bloodforge that early?
Mouse?
If I get like 2 or 3 kills before I back, I think Bloodforge is really, really strong. It's a lot of power, it's a lot of lifesteal, you don't have to stack up. It just really helps you snowball.
I might have to try that next time. I don't ADC very often.
It's really only good if you're like far ahead. Picked it up from Autolus actually.
I'll make sure to try that. We have double start and solo, both supports.
Yep. This is the second split where we've seen one team opt to put 2 people in duo. Well, actually, they have both supports are solo in this game, huh?
Now I want to point out that yellow to red on both junglers this game. I guess last game the early invasion on red didn't bode too well with the Truces.
Oh, and just to point out, support has switched for the red team here. It is no longer Chaos. It is Montanado Jerry, which I believe is their actual support. So shout out to Chaos for being a bro and helping the team out when they needed a sub. Alright, we're pinging out the blue here. Looks like each team is just going to get their own blue respectively. Slight XP lead on the side of the red team. This blonde is still sitting at level 1, but she gets
some action. Start on the side of the mid. Achilles almost getting Poseidon. Poseidon gets away.
Pressure
Good
going on
stun.
in
A
solo
little bit
lane
follow
here.
up would have been fine. We have Geb
Geb's gonna
half
get
health.
gone on here.
Slowed down. Big worm for the save.
Worm's waiting for her on cooldown.
Geb's on the tower.
Achilles
Looks
getting
safe.
forced out here. Hunbat's kind of in a sticky situation.
Oh, rooted. And that'll be it.
Totem there in favor of the red team. Achilles waiting right around this corner. I think Poseidon knows he's...
I think the difference in T1 picks and ADC is starting to show. Apollo's able to back up
Yeah.
very early. You got contested at red.
Oh, intrusive bullets with the kill. At red.
Nice. Good communication between the two.
Achilles fighting these oracles, getting the best of them. Look at his health bar, dropping way low. Just gotta look around this corner, see this red buff is up. Sneak on her way over to pick up this XP.
Apollo just taking out wave, putting pressure.
We have Hunbat's right here on the side of the jungle. Hunbat's level 3 right now compared to the level 4 of Achilles. Picks up the full Talaria boots on the first back. Oh, there's a kill in solo lane.
He plans on being extra speedy.
Oh, they're gonna get another one here. Double kill for
Yeah with a double kill. 4 minutes in the game. Hype that up. Geb with a double kill. 4 minutes in a game.
Support
Ooh.
damage matters.
You know that Geb's happy.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, he is. He's just a happy little rock. Alright, a little bit of fighting going on in dual lane here, but this just seems to have the pressure here. Even with her questionable item choice. Just a hard clearing hunter.
You think so? I think
Medusa?
Apollo. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Apollo elected to go for the XP off to the side.
Mhm. Medusa has the wave and the health bar pressure there. That was what I was pointing out.
Ah.
Alright, Geb's a little by himself here. The Athena thought can if get into a side cracking could do some damage here.
You got Intrusive sneaking up
There's
behind.
his
Taunted out of his
Oh,
stun.
not enough mana on the line here. They're going in on the Hunbats. Jumps away, half health. Geb has positioning to get a knockup here. Able to slow him down.
Ooh. Is he
Geb
picked?
ult.
He's picked.
Are they gonna get the Athena here too?
I think Athena gets out.
Not quite. Yeah, Athena gets out. What do they get
Very
off
nice
of this? So we get
collapse,
mid
though.
camps.
Needs ult for a stun. Geb's knockup. Oh, taunt right back in? No, not enough.
Both solo laners electing not to go teleport here. That's definitely interesting. We have a sprint and we have a shell.
I like to see how that plays out.
It's gonna be. It seems like they were both realized that team fighting was super important in the last game, so they both got team fight actives here. Normal has a chance for the solo here if he can land an ability. Is he gonna dive it?
Out?
Not quite. Not quite enough defense online for the dive yet, but definitely a lot of pressure exerted there. Alright, red buff taken. We got a little bit of a fight going on a dual lane. We have a 2v2 here.
Medusa's ult.
Medusa ult.
Apollo bead. Yeah, misses the knock.
Missing those Viper shots, and we have Achilles here.
3-on-2.
Red team definitely in a position to clean up, and they just let him walk away. Hunbats was on the way.
He thought it'd been a good disengage, to be honest.
So let's watch how farm goes between the two junglers here. We have Hunbats with the warrior. Ooh, Neath with the solo kill in mid.
Neath mid.
We have Tolarians versus warriors here on the Hunbats and the Achilles. So we want to see if this Achilles is able to use the extra movement speed to his advantage and pull away and farm. We have red team has a ward right here on the Hunbats' speed buff, so they're definitely looking to invade. Yeah, Achilles has two really deep wards. One right here on the speed and one right here on the back camp. So he's definitely looking to apply pressure. Like, look at him right now. He's in the blue side's back camps on the left side of the map here. Just
That's
trying
smart.
to steal every bit of farm that he can from the enemy team.
That is smart.
Unfortunately, I don't know if he knows that this purple buff is coming up very soon. Oh, he sees it.
He was
That's
there
gonna be
last
another
time,
hit.
taking it down when Medusa picked it up. So he watched the timer reset. Medusa's walking over there.
And
Doesn't
she's
get
gonna
there in
find that it's
time.
gone.
Rip.
That's gotta be surprising too, because like you're on the timer pretty quick there. Alright, we have a grouping in mid. Apollo's ulting in. Geb, blink ult, big double ult. Apollo's gonna land not on the Athena.
Your ult. Unbad ult.
He's just gonna
Diving
poke him.
in.
I don't think he's gonna die. He's gonna go on the Medusa though. Good dash from the Medusa there.
Everybody disengages. Looking to push down tier 1. No, they're hovering. Early go.
Yeah, definitely good call here. We got the fight still going on in mid. Truth Bulge able to get that pick. They're gonna get the Achilles. But he'll trade his
Unbats.
life for a Gold Fury gladly. Neath on her way to supply a little bit of extra damage. Medusa's here with Athena ult on her. Blue team gets a gold fury with the Athena ult.
Beautiful.
They didn't do a good enough job getting out of the circle there to leash it. Great play by the blue team there. Good call on the Athena ult. Good job on the Medusa walking in there. Bravely taking any damage she would take just to make sure her team got the gold fury. And that's gonna keep the blue team in the lead in the game, because the red team's lead was starting to grow more and more with 6-0 deficit. They were gonna be up by almost 4k gold if they were able to get that gold fury, but that's able to stop the bleeding and bring it down to about a 2k lead for the blue team. Look at these triple wards they have right here. I'm not super thrilled about how close together all three of these wards are. They're just kind of warding the same path. Probably a little bit of miscommunication by whoever dropped the wards.
You got a little poking going on in the middle. That'll be it. Just a little poking.
Watch out, landlubber!
Let's talk about that Geb being 3-0.
Yeah, this Geb is playing out of his mind. Chaos had a good game 1, but this is definitely their actual support. So he's showing up. He's like, I couldn't be here for game 1, guys, so I'm gonna play double well game 2. Alright, Achilles coming in with big flank. Looking for the stun here on the Bologna. That Yorm pressure is crazy. Achilles looking to get an ult off of it. Neith charging her ult. Really just cluttering comms there. Something you see Emelito do a lot. Emelito, around season 3, season 4, was known for it, especially at LAN, he would play a lot of Neith. And the idea was he would use it for whenever he would be charging ult, it would just clutter comms. People are calling the Neith ult's coming out, you have to be worried about your engagements and stuff. Big Bologna ult here. Oh, Geb ult's gonna secure it. Geb 4-0. Geb better
go back
back
and
and buy a rod.
Geb yet again.
Alright, I want
amazing.
Geb. How much gold do you have? I know you got 3k gold in hand. Go back and buy you some spot if you're buddy. You earned it.
Geb carries. Geb carries.
Geb's just gonna walk in, not gonna let him back.
Look how much
Now
damage
he's
he
just
does.
being mean.
Let's see how much gold everybody has. Gold in hand. Neith sits at 3,000 right now. Net worth. Neith, top of the leaderboard of gold.
Yeah, this
Followed
Neith
by
is hard
Achilles.
carrying this game. Like, she's not getting a lot of the highlight plays like the Geb is, but Neith is dumping out damage. She's winning her lane. She's in a part of 8 out of 9 kills.
It is hard to overshadow this Geb with 4-0.
Yeah, man, last hits, dude, last hits. I mean, if we look at player damage real quick, let's see if this Geb is really pulling his weight. I mean, he's got 2,700, but look at Neith up there, 4,800 already.
Absolutely right. Neith is pulling her weight. Doing more, to be honest. This Geb is he's making these beautiful plays. A double kill early on. Neith ult. On Medusa. They're going on Medusa. Apollo with no
Geb looking for
mana,
another
low
kill. He
HP.
smells blood. Athena ult coming over. Geb is going
does
in.
not
The Apollo is kind of done with the fight. But Geb's like, I'm 4-0, looking for 5. He's just standing there. Look at him. Look at him.
No cares given. Unbat's
All right,
coming in now.
Unbat's ult.
Ooh,
A little optimistic on the ult. Maybe he was looking for a blink there. He got hit by minions. Well, with no Hunbat's ult, this fight is definitely going to be hard to pair with red team.
Ooh, can they get it? Apollo's ulting. That's Medusa.
Big
Geb
fight
is
going
about
on
to
in
go
mid.
down. Will Geb go down?
He's got shield coming up in 2 seconds. There it is.
Can he get out?
There's a knock up. He does fall. Rest in
Rip
peace, our Lord and
Geb.
Savior. Meanwhile, Neith, I think, just killed like 3 people in mid.
Telling you, it's hard to overshadow a Geb that was 4-0. We apologize. We're so sorry Shady stood up. You should have picked a different game to pop off.
Is that a Slim Shady? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up reference? I really hope it is.
Possibly.
I really hope it is.
Good
Oh,
taunt.
she's coming around behind.
Beautiful taunt by Athena to get power damage on Apollo.
There's the game.
It doesn't matter because Shady just comes and kills us. Don't worry. In a moment, Geb will come back. We'll be back on Geb.
Here he is. He's coming out of base. He's got not a Rada Tahuti, so I'm a little disappointed. Alright, in all seriousness, we have, looks like positioning that could be looking for the Primal Fury out of blue. They're kind of positioned around it. They're spreading out now.
I think they're just trying to get farm and get back on pace.
Right now,
Pretty
5,000
active.
gold lead in favor of red team, which is actually a lot 15 minutes into the game. Blue team's gonna have to look for some kind of engagement, maybe around this gold fury that's or Primal Fury that's spawning. They need to get a pick or something.
We have a 3-level difference in solo lane right now.
Yeah, and a full tower. We've kind of been ignoring this lane because there haven't been a lot of kills going on. It's just been the Yorm doing a lot of damage, forcing her under tower. Stone of Binding is picked up this time by the Jormungandr.
You must have heard me.
Oh, Jormungandr ulting into mid. Are we gonna have a fight here?
You seem
Apollo's
eager.
in the sky. Apollo's in the sky. They have the rotation.
They're diving. Did you get it?
On that soul.
On that-
Apollo bees. There's a Kraken.
Crack it.
They still get
Follow
the Apollo,
the
but they baited a
father.
lot of abilities here. They can maybe siege Phoenix here if they get a pick.
Oh, down.
There it is.
And Trucer with the ultimate kill.
There on this side, there's the blown out. There's a lot of abilities down here. They want to force a fight. Good Geb shield onto the Achilles there. Keeps them from taking unnecessary poke. They can almost definitely fall back on one of the objectives up on the map right now. Even Fire Giant's not out of the picture. Looks like they're going to head over to the Primal Fury though.
I think that's a good call.
I think they took a little bit too long to get to it. They're going to have to fight point now. I think earlier, like once they had the one pick, it was free. It took them a little bit of time to engage on it. They're not even going to go for it, it looks like. Does their Neath have lifesteal, or Neath does not have a full tier of lifesteal yet? Also,
Yeah, I
want to
would
point
like
out
to see them
this
kill.
Medusa is a little bit behind on the farm. She still hasn't finished the stacks on her Transcendence. Whereas Apollo has a fully finished Devo's Mallet. And Neath's Transcendence is finished. Alright,
Yeah,
we have
Neath's
Apollo
popping
looking
off.
over.
Neath
Looking over to
is
go for it. He
fixing
can
off.
definitely solo this. He wants to get these oracles, I think.
Only one around right now is Medusa. No wards over there. They have no clue this is about to happen.
I mean,
Medusa-
even if they did, I mean, what do you think they're gonna do about it? They have Hunbats on the other side of the map. They have Poseidon at their back camps. They were just not in position to contest that.
You're right.
Looking at what's going on over here with this Medusa. Geb's looking for blood again.
You got a little poke going in mid lane.
Alright, big blown ult, and that's Beads down on Neath. But Achilles coming in. The whole team collapse. Great collapse on the red team here. Look at the positioning they have. Neath ult charged up.
Alona.
Shot onto the Hunbats here. Poseidon's gonna have to look for a Kraken. There's the Hunbats ult.
That was a
Apollo
pretty
jumps
good
right
Hunbats
over it
ult.
with his ult. Oh, they need to turn on this Athena here. Poseidon with the Kraken. Athena's gonna get turned on and killed. This is mid Phoenix. This is mid Phoenix. Neither character has ult. Poseidon is out of mana. He's got to get out of there before he gets collapsed on.
I think that was the best Humbats ult so far in this game.
And he just dropped it at his feet because everybody was on him.
Exactly.
Alright, that's mid phase. They're gonna back off and look for probably Fire Giant here. They're probably gonna back up, come to portal.
No,
board up.
Neath wants more. Neath says,
She
I'm
might
popping.
get it
I
too
need to
if she gets
shine.
behind that.
Chill, chill
This Geb doesn't have an off button. Yeah, Geb's gonna solo the Titan over here. I mean, the Titan doesn't have 4 kills. Geb does.
Absolutely right. Again, sorry. Shady, you should have picked a different game. You're doing so
Geb's
good.
haunted under the Phoenix.
No cares. Okay, I'll sit right here.
Not in your case. It's nothing.
Alright, finally they're backing off. They're gonna go take some farm off the map, get a little bit bigger, get a little bit beefier. Ready for the next fight.
I should
Neith
be
with a
Pyro.
3-level lead on her lane opponent right now.
Pentachill has 3. It had 3 going into the ADC lane. We're just now starting to get life kill prevent online on Pentachill. 20 minutes in the game.
Pestilence.
Just finished Pestilence at 20 minutes in the game.
And I really like that Pestilence to be on the Bologna more so than the support. Because the Bologna is definitely going to be more frontline and more able to apply it.
I can agree with that. But do so.
Alright,
This
they're
is the
going on the
Geb.
Geb.
Geb jukes.
Geb gonna survive?
The mountain can juke. Big worm coming in.
Oh, he's gone.
Geb. Ah, Geb.
But that's a lot of abilities to kill a Geb.
Yorm
Oh,
follows.
they got the Yorm too? The resurgence of the blue team. They see Apollo on the map. Does he have his ultimate up? He does. He's gonna have to get out of here. He's getting pinched. Oh, is he gonna be able to outrun? Oh, there's the ult. He's going in the sky, but it's not enough.
No.
Way too long. Try to be greedy and hold his ult. Good response out of the blue team there. They get their mid things taken, and they come back in. They pick off the support, they pick off the solo laner, and they've been able to pick on the ADC as well. Big kills for them. Their
Brought the
next
lead back
objective
down to
has to be
7.5.
shutting down this Neith, though. This Neith is fed as an Italian on Christmas, man. No, I'm serious. Don't laugh at me. I have an Italian family. You know how many
I tried so hard to
Christmas?
hold that back.
You got your mama, you got your girl's mama, you got your dad's side of the family. If you got a torn family, but we're not going to talk about that because the show's not about me. It's about Smite. But it's a lot of food, man. Italians cook their butts off.
Are they really about to duo it? You see Fire Giant pulled by Yorm and Neith?
They definitely have the damage for this.
They're about to
definitely do.
duo it. They said we don't need the rest of the team. Keep them busy. Ooh,
The Apollo
that's-
showed up. Athena's here. I don't want them to stop this for the Athena. If this Athena steals it, she deserves it.
Tater tots with the FG. And a kill. Bye-bye, bunnies.
Alright, Neith gets taunted out. Her first real chance to die here. There he goes. Shut down the
Ooh.
Neith. Triple kill from the Poseidon.
Wow. That's huge. For
Luckily Geb was in the CC immunity part of his dash, or he would have gotten caught out there by the another kill. Blue team's gonna take this tower. Geb ult defensively.
He's about to defend.
He's gonna fall if he doesn't back out.
Geb
Look
solo
at him, he's
defend tier
autoing
1.
people. He's slapping him. Get off my tower.
Geb
Why did they just
solo
all run
defend.
away from a Geb? Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, we have this Phoenix going back down. Killer's looking for it. Oh, that's probably what it was. They wanted to get out of there so they could defend this Phoenix if they had to.
Prevent him. That
It
makes
really
sense.
looked like they just all ran away from one rock. He's chasing this Poseidon down. Poseidon's out of mana. Is he gonna be able to catch him? No, there's no way.
No. Intruder should be able to get out of this. The taunt's down. Ilaria boots. Double dash and a stun. One dash.
Alright, blue team able to get all of that and still keep their mid Phoenix from getting taken with the split push from the Achilles.
Ooh,
There's a fight going on around
preemptive
gold
ultimate.
tree.
Cruiser would have held on to his
Athena
ultimate just a
falls.
second longer. He would have got it. They still, Athena still falls. That's our Oni. Medusa's creeping. And zone. Bye-bye, Medusa.
Very good zone job. Again, solo laner's really low level here.
Ooh.
There's a Yormalt.
Apollo was chucking the HP.
Yeah. Apollo with his Executioner, Atalanta's bow. He's got a lot of attack speed under his belt, especially when he has his passive procs. Just shredding through the protections with his Executioner. Yes, shield the one who's not taking the tower, Gev. Don't tell them who your favorite is. They already...
I don't like to see that. Level 15, Bologna trying to take on Achilles, level 20, out of position in mid. I would like to see Bologna get farmed as much
We
as
have
possible.
red team kind of split up here for pressuring two different Phoenixes at the same time. I feel like they just group and take this weakened one in mid and then go do something after that. Good pick off by the Poseidon there. Really
They do
important
have
pick
frenzy.
actually.
Frenzy
The most
is pop.
important one we pick. Alright, they get the Phoenix. They need to run out. Their Gab is really deep. Their Achilles is really deep.
Yeah, I would have ulted there. That Phoenix was done. As soon as you saw Frenzy pop, it was gone.
Big pick from the Medusa here. Achilles has a chance for an execute.
Unbats. Oh, he went back into it. He said, here, take this kill.
Achilles really low. Bologna looking for him. That's her ult. Geb looking the best he can to peel. Looking for the shield. Gets the shield.
Oh.
Big Yorm too. This Achilles has been running around with 20 HP
Geb,
for the
look
longest
at
time.
Geb. Geb's chasing him into the fountain. He wants to kill.
And Achilles is going to make it out. Great peel from the team there. Great juking. Great use of the heal. For all intents and purposes, that Achilles should have been dead.
I agree. I think if Bologna didn't miss the 3.
Look at the fire waves, like, or the Oni waves pushing into the left and right lane. Look at those Phoenix health. They're both about half health.
Big. Only waves are huge. Only one objective left is Phoenix and Pyro. Needs heading over to Pyro right now.
And we got Fire Giants spawning.
Yep, all waves are pushed up already. With
We
one
actually
Phoenix
see
down.
the Poseidon and the Medusa jump in front of the Neath and player damage in that fight though. Both of them doing a really good job trying to keep their team in this game. One big thing to point out, we have Bologna, the solo lane Bologna at the bottom of the player damage charts, just not making her impact felt at all in this game.
Farming seems to be something needs to be worked on. Like right there, Bologna probably should have went to go get that wave real quick, just for a little XP and then back.
Mm-hmm. Athena does have a Geb's... What? What did I just hear in my ear? I heard a Geb soloing Fire Call.
Geb doing Geb things. I'm telling
That's
you.
not a Geb thing. That's not a Geb thing.
It is this Geb thing. This game is a Geb game. I'm sorry, Shady. I apologize. You're 8-2-8, popping off, doing monster damage, getting wonderful ults. But this is a Geb game. Well, I'm so sorry.
I mean, this Geb is
Like right
two
now,
levels
beautiful
down
ult coming from you. Beautiful. Need for the beautiful
Alright,
ult,
big
and it's
fight in
still a
this
Geb.
corridor here. Big Kraken.
Big worm down from Big Kraken.
And Geb with another kill.
We got Intrusive killing Athena. Chasing Humbats. Intrusive for a double. Humbats down. Medusa is
Oh,
running.
they might look to end here. It's just a Medusa.
Stunned. Bye-bye.
They can take the
Triple
Titan here.
kill.
They need to get back.
Triple kill.
That's the end of the game. A lot of unsung heroes this game. Achilles ending up 10-2, taking top player damage at the end of the game. Great
It was a
performance by a
game.
lot of players in the game. A lot of players on the red team really popped off. Even though Apollo had a great game, his scoreline doesn't really reflect it, but his rotations were really impactful.
Ultimates were nice too. Well, that concludes
Well,
game
that's
2.
going to be 2-0 in favor of the red team here.
Tater tots.
Not quite as close as the first game was, but still a competitive match of Smite. I do believe that's going to be the last set we're doing today. Correct me if I'm wrong, PJ. So, thanks for coming out tonight, watching the Smite. I think PJ might have a closing message for you guys before we go, but this
Yeah.
is LogicalLuxray. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. You guys have a good rest of your night.
You got Rice. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you had a good time.
Thank you guys for casting for us. Really great night of Smite. Really glad you guys came and were able to cast these games. It's really great for the organization. And those were some great games, and that's a good way to start the season. So those were matches from Group A and Group C. Tomorrow, the original plan was tomorrow at noon Eastern Time to watch a match from Group B and an EU match. Unfortunately, the EU matches spectate were not working for whatever reason, so we're not going to be watching those tomorrow. Really unfortunate. But next week, we'll definitely get them in there. So instead, tomorrow we're gonna stream both matches from Group B for you guys. We'll have some casters for that. That'll be at noon, so most likely it'll be noon. Let me make sure I know which teams are playing. So Group B. So first game will be the Night Owls versus We Have You Lorded. Second game will be Zodiac versus We Took That. We got a lot of we names in here, which is good, teamwork. So we'll be here tomorrow for that. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. We'll have a video to wrap up the stream after I'm done here, but I just like to mention them real quick. Oceanus Gaming, Split Push Podcast, Dolo, and we get a lot of support from the High Res Community Tournament Support Program. They are an officially sanctioned high res organization that gives gem prizes to players who participate in leagues like ours. And so I really want to thank you guys. Thank our sponsors for all that. I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching. We'll be back tomorrow at noon. It's going to be fun. So thank you guys all for watching. We're going to wrap up the stream here. I'm going to play this final video, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, Nick here, one of the founders of Oceanus Gaming. Just a little intro, a quick video about ourselves and what we're all about. Shout out to the other two founders, Khan, aka Sean, and Alex, aka Theta Luno. Just a quick little video on everything that we're about, who we are, and the org. Shout out to the Smite guys as well, the Combine, and as well as Smite Little League. As you can see, I'm here at the headquarters, downtown Toronto. Hopefully this is where we get our gaming houses here, and get all the grinders out. Just a little background about us and what we're here. We want to support all the players that we contracted, as well as support them financially. Any commute, anything we can do for them, that's what we're about. If we can get their foot in the door in the pro scene, that's our work, and that's what we're